Hello everybody, how are we doing at the Stone Crow virtual pub tonight? We got 3 people tuned in straight away. Let's sort this camera out just a quick second, won't be a minute. Aidan, Ethan, Aidan's on the St. Peter's Cream Stout. Hello Daniel, how are we doing? Craig Davis, CD, we got loads of people. The Stone Crow is not closed. We're open for drinking. I nearly said open for business, but we're open for drinking with everybody tonight. So tell me, what are you drinking? I thought them flakes wouldn't be in the picture. The flakes are in the picture. I promise you I'm not being sponsored by Cadbury's. Let's get rid of them flakes. It's all about the pub, it's not about the flakes. Now, come on. Big Kev, hi, good evening, everybody. Andy, how we doing? Erding a wheat beer for Daniel. Now, first thing I'm going to do tonight, while everybody joins, I'm going to read a letter. I've been sent some homebrew by Owain from Pwllheli in Wales. It's a holiday resort. Some of you might know it. Thanks for bringing us the wonderful YouTube channel, Real Ale Craft Beer. My friend Robert Duffy and I have been fans for a while, both of your channel and Real Ales. Anyway, before the lockdown we made some home brews, which 2 of them are ready at the moment, so we decided to send you some tasters. The 2 I've sent are a lager and a cider, as our ruby ale is not quite ready. We'll send you at a later date. The point being is, would you do a review of them at the Stone Crow pub? Yes, we will! We will, Owain and Robert. Barbara, can you send us a text when we're doing it? I've forgotten to send a text, but I'm sure you're watching tonight. We are beginners at brewing, so go lightly on them. Right, I'm going to say straight up, Owain and Robert, I don't drink cider. I don't drink cider, so I'm going to get a beer out tonight. Long overdue CM Gamer, Commodore Gamer, Stone the Crow, says Will. So out of the 2, I'm going to make a guess that, ooh, it's a lager. I'm going to say this is the lager. So unfortunately, if I open the cider first, I really don't like cider, so I'm hoping. Well, it's certainly well behaved, not like the last homebrew we opened on the channel. I've opened the cider. Well, I'll do that back up and maybe the wife can drink that later on. Vettel, what is going on? I think I'm going to be driving for Ferrari next year. Woo-hoo-hoo! Right, here's the homebrew. This is the lager. Whoa, look at this carbonation coming, look. Homebrew, here it comes. That is fighting tooth and nail to come out of the top of the bottle. So Shane Williams, hello Shane, how we doing? Maybe you're the rugby player, here it comes. It's definitely coming. So, watch the ceiling, yeah, Tom Green, watch the ceiling. So while we're all tuned in, can you hit the like button? Get the like button hit. Let's get this video out there to as many people as possible. Let's get 60 likes. Can we get 60 likes? Can we go for it tonight? Can we go out there and get 60 likes? So we got 36 at the moment. Let's hit that like button. Let's get it out there. 43, here we go. We're heading towards 60. Let's get it out there. Let's see how many people will tune in tonight. We're going to be alright with this head, I think, with this beer. This is a lager? Wow. Is this a cider? Oh, I think that's a cider. That must have been a lager. Right, you're new to home brewing, so I'm not going to... Oh, I poured the cider out, right. Definitely cider. The other one smelled like cider as well. My apologies, Owain. I'm in a pickle now because I said I'd be kind to them because it's homebrew. It's not bad. It's not bad for cider. Maybe I'll give that to the wife later on. Right, I need another glass, everybody. Wait 1 second. Dance, 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 till you dance. Right, this is going to be the lager. Start again, here we go. Odd Simon closes the pub shirtless, 87%. It is a Tuesday and the wife's not watching. It's a little bit more of a lad's night in tonight, guys. And ladies, of course. If there's loads of ladies in the house, I mean, I don't mind. We'll have some fun. But I mean, as a lad's night, I mean like it's me as the lad. I know there's a lot of ladies. Emma watches, Emma tunes in a lot. Right, here's the lager. Look at the carbonation for that lager, eh? Light straw coloured. Simon's got 2 ciders. If it's not a proper night in the UK pub unless at least one bloke's ended up drunk and shirtless. Yeah, absolutely. We got 65 likes. We got 65 likes out there. So, are we going to get to 200 live viewers? Can we hit 80 likes? Let's do it. I tell you what, never mind 80. Let's go for 100 likes. Let's go for it. Straight out the blocks. 100 likes. Let's do it. Let's smash past 200 live viewers at the Stone the Crow virtual pub. And I mean what I say. 86. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get over 100 likes straight off the block. I mean what I say here, guys. If you watched my Instagram video earlier, if you watched or watched it on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you've seen it, I mean it. If you know somebody that's maybe slightly vulnerable or on their own or is maybe suffering with their anxiety a little bit, and you want them to, just even if they leave a comment and have somebody to talk to, join a live feed. Get them to send them the link to this live feed. Tell them to grab a couple of beers and tune in and speak to people on here. Not just me, I'll speak to you, but speak to people on here because there's loads of lovely people in the same situation where we're all going through this together. So, yeah, if you know somebody that this might cheer them up for a few hours, let them know. Send them the link. Get it out there. Let's do this. Right, lager. Hop scene, Mr. Hop scene. How we doing, my friend? I've just opened a salt beer factory, Calico Pale Ale. I tell you what, I got a request from Hop scene. Can have a Instagram request from Hop scene. I seen his post the other day where he was doing his Sunday afternoon routine, and he took a picture of a few bloggers, and I want the same thing for me, for the channel. I want a picture of me like that, and a Tuesday night routine from Hop scene tuned into me. Let's do it, Hop scene. Let's do it. Get it out there. Alan Mead, hello all, happy Tuesday. Get the beers in. Cheers. Thank you very much for our first super chat of the night. Alan Mead, fantastic. Thank you so very much for being such a great super chatter. I'm going to get into this lager from Owain. It's not bad. It's not bad. Slightly fruity. Tastes a bit like cider. It does taste a bit like cider. I'm trying to work out which. I'm sure that's the lager. It's got to be the lager. That's the cider. Tell you what I'll do, right? My wife, my wife loves homebrew. Honestly, she really loves homebrew. Well done on the first effort, Owain. Don't let me put you off because I'm not going to drink it, right? Don't let me put you off. Carry on going with the home brewing. Honestly, the more you do it, the better you'll get. This was your first attempt. This was your first attempt at home brewing. It seems like you've gone and you've done it with a Cooper's homebrew kit. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. It's probably a homebrew Cooper's kit thing that's very popular. I'm gonna put the lids back on them, and I'm gonna have a Francis can of ice beer. And that's me being. I mean, if that was from a commercial brewery, I'd be tearing him a new one. But it's the point of all of this is to not discourage people. It's not to discourage people, and it's to tell them to maybe do a little bit better next time, and you may do it a little bit better next time. You may go all grain. I've done a little bit of own grain home brewing. Is that a good thing? Oh, I'm an F1 fan. I want to talk to you guys about the F1. What do I think of the double punk? And that was by my good friend. We talk quite a lot on Facebook. Beer Wonder. So he sent me a picture of the double punk. And it was a picture of Brewdog asking, is it a viable thing, basically? Would people buy a double punk? When it's double hopped, it's double malted, and it's like 8% ABV. Why are they even asking? Why are they even asking us? Come on, Brewdog, just get it done. Get it done. Anybody want to recommend me for the Ferrari drive? Stick me in there. Stick me in there. Can you imagine me? I'd be like James Hunt back in the day, getting out the car at the end of the race. Where's the cigarettes? Where's the cigarettes? Where's my beer? I'd be like James Hunt, wouldn't I? Can you imagine me driving for Ferrari? It would be amazing, wouldn't it, guys? It would be amazing. I'd stick everything into it. Everything. Even the tyre wall. I go head first into the tyre wall. I love racing. If anybody want to see me do a little bit of racing, have a look at me soaring at the wheel. Soaring at the wheel. Just put in Real Ale Guide Tenby Holiday. Real Ale Guide Tenby Holiday. That's the F1 fan. And you'll see a video. I start the video off with me tearing it up at Heatherton Park, where they got a little go-kart place. And I'm like, I overtake about 8 cars on a lap. 8 cars on one lap. Have a look. Have a look. If you want to see me racing on YouTube. I love a race. I love a race. Have a look. You're searching now, F1 fan. Tenby Holiday Real Ale Craft Beer. To comment down, Simon Racing. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. He got his 4 boots on still. Oh, he's down. He's lost a boot. He's lost a boot, because that was what Murray Walker used to say, wasn't it? He used to talk about the tyres as though they were boots. Oh, he's lost a boot. No, James Cooper. Do you know who I'd love to see in that Ferrari? Honestly. Honestly. Because I think he would smash it. He would absolutely smash it. Nico Hülkenberg. Nico Hülkenberg would smash that drive. And because he hasn't got a drive at the moment, they would get him for cheap. They would get him for cheap. Nico Hülkenberg in the junior classes won everything. And I mean everything. And he's still young. He's still a young guy. He just didn't have a drive. Joining you tonight with an Estrella down. Well done, Joel Morris. Well done, Joel Morris. He just lost his drive at Renault because Danny Rick went over. Danny Rick would do well in a Ferrari. Danny Rick would do really well in the Ferrari. And I understand he's restless at Renault. He's really quite restless at Renault. He's not happy. I think they promised him more than they could give, basically. Top 3 £3 IPAs in Tesco. That's by Andy Chandler. Andy Chandler wants us to go over to the talking of the beer. I'm just going to read this last comment from CM Gamer. Hülkenberg does have an outside chance, but unlikely. I tell you what, for cheap, if Ferrari are looking to a cheap driver who's good, I'd give it to Hülkenberg straight away. All he needs to do, I'll get back to beer, I promise you, very quickly. All he needs to do very, very quickly is just get that podium. Get that monkey off the back. Get that podium. I think he'd be a different driver. A complete different driver. And at Ferrari, he'd have every chance of getting a podium. Every chance of getting a podium. Even Simon, I imagine if Brewdog would be allowed to sponsor the live, would look pretty brilliant. Their new branding is on point. People like it, Ryan Carter. I haven't got a clue about Formula 1. Max Verstappen, nah, he's all tied up at Red Bull. Yes, I've seen the Tiger Skiing and I love it. Right, my top 3 £3 IPAs in Tesco. Joel Milner, Joel Morris, sorry. Have you reviewed San Miguel Pale Pilsner? Ooh, is it a new one? Is it a new one? I'll be looking for that one. Hearts is on the old speckled end. Can you hit the like button? 261 people tuned in tonight. Could we go 160? 160 likes. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. I'm in the mood tonight. I'm all happy and I'm ready to. I'm like a raging bull tonight. I want to get this stream booming. Right. Cheers to everyone at the Stone Crow Pub. Those thumbs up. That's by fantastic supporter of the channel, Joe Biden's dentures. Thank you very much, Joe. Yeah, let's do it. 160 likes. Hit that like button. Come on, let's do it. We've got 145. Let's drive it up to 160 likes. Top three £3 beers at Tesco. I'll ask you as well. Not just me. Name your top 3 beers at Tesco for £3 a can. I'm going to go North Lost Cosmonauts as my number 1. Number 1, Lost Cosmonauts. Now I'm going to say, I've not reviewed Life and... Is it Life and Death or Love and Hate? Which one is a £3 can from Vocation in Tesco? Is it Life and Death or Love and Hate? I think it's Love and Hate. Yeah, Love and Hate. Best Supermac IPAs, Vocation, Love and Hate, Salt Beer Factory, ICAT, Northern Monk, Tropical World. See, Rob, where's Mr. Hopsine? Where's North's Lost Cosmonauts in that 3? I reckon that top 3. I reckon Lost Cosmonauts needs to be in that top 3. So, Love and Hate it's got to be in. I think I really enjoyed that beer. And I would say the Brewdog Cloudwater. So, my top 3, Lost Cosmonauts, Love and Hate, only had it once. Lost Cosmonauts, Love and Hate, and Brewdog Cloudwater. That's my top 3. Everyone has a different... I'm going to read people's different... the Vocation Breakfast Club, Waffle, top 3. I have a can of the Auntie Bessie's, Jam Rolly. Oh, brilliant, well done. So Neil is Lost Cosmonauts, Love and Hate, Lost Cosmonauts, and Salt Double Dr. I didn't really like the ICAT very much. Does Simon ever get bored of beer? No, never. Why would I ever get bored of beer? It's the best thing in the world. Have you ever tried Gutmann Weizen Hells? Magic Rock Luminous. ICAT is the best for you. ICAT gone up to £3.50 today. Sorry, that doesn't have his own beer. Or understanding of beer love. No, they've got no idea about beer. What? Cat Cymru, have you got your Superman underpants on today? Hello, Cat. How we doing? Joel Morris again. Super chats coming in tonight. Look at these super chats. We got Joel Morris. Are you reviewing any more Overtone beer anytime soon? Do you know what? I've been inundated with beer, and partly it was at my own fault. I went out and bought a ton of beer with the super chat money we got. And where's all them comments gone now? And I just backlogged myself back up into a corner because there's still stuff arriving. My fear when they did the lockdown in March was that kind of like everyone's worst fear, I suppose. It was like everything's finished, everything's over, so I need to get it. I scrambled for a week. I bought as much beer as I possibly could from Asda, from Morrison's, everywhere. And then only to realise that actually it wasn't as bad as first feared, and there's lots of beer out there. So here he is, Mr. Bluenose Beer Reviews. I'm going to come back to you in a moment, Mr. Bluenose Beer Reviews, because I got a super chat I need to get to from James Taylor. Cheers, thanks for all the videos over the years. Thank you very much, James Taylor. Thanks for the super chat, really appreciate it, and your lovely comment there. So we got Bluenose Beer Reviews. Who have we got from the beer world? The YouTube beer world. Who have we got from the YouTube beer world in tonight? Just say hi. Just wave and say hi. Let's have a look. There he is, Hopsy. I've got Magic Rock Salt Ripe Times pick of the bunch. Ripe Times. Did I have that one? Ripe. I'm sure I had that. Richard Bennett. Boom, Richard Bennett's in. How are you doing, Richard, from the Pilot Brewery and Beer? Oh, off the top of my head. Beer, oh, what's the matter with me? Beer Riff. Pilot Brewery in the Mumbles and Beer Riff. How are we doing? Do we have any, oh, we got another Alan Me, we got another super chat coming in. Did you try the New Hope versus Brewdog American Pale Ale? Alan, can I ask where you bought it? Because then I'll go and find a can somewhere. Probably the same place as you bought it. Niall saying Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, everybody. I'm really up for this tonight. I'm going to have some beer. Hello, Simon. How am I? I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a really good mood today. I've had a really nice day. I ordered some windows for the front of the house. I've been living for the last 18 years with blown windows. Has anybody ever lived with blown double glazing windows when it looks like it's raining on the inside of the double glazing window? Oh, I've been living like that for 18 years, and I finally ordered some windows. For the front of the house, big fire escape ones, because I live in a terraced house. You know a terraced house? 2 up, 2 down. They got 2 windows. Daniel Bale with a super chat. Stone the Crow, Simon a legend as ever. Thank you very much, Daniel. So 2 windows on the top, all blown out and rubbish. I've ordered 2 fire windows now, so they open up like big doors. So in the summer, I can open them in, and of course the benefit of that is I can clean them from the inside. So instead of getting a window cleaner, you open the door, open it in, clean the outside of the window from the inside, then close it again. Right, I got loads of people. Commenting, lots of big comments, so let's get back to that. Matt, Real Crafty, any more finished beer reviews coming up? Love the content and always come here when I want to find new interesting brews. Thank you very much, Matt. I've reviewed some finished beers recently, and if I haven't released them yet, they'll be coming soon to the channel. I definitely have had some. I'd love to review more. If there's a way of getting finished beer onto the channel, then let us know how we can do that. Right, Joe Biden just put in a wicked comment, but I want to go back to Ryan Carter a moment. Simon, let me start a massive chat. Do you think... Oh, right, we got some beer tubers in tonight. We got Bluenose, we got Hop Scene, we got Wonder Beer Wonder, we got all these lovely people who love beer. And we're about to hit 300 views as well. Right. Let's start a massive chat, everybody. This is going to be big discussion from Ryan Carter. Simon, let's start a massive chat. Do you think the hype over USA breweries such as Trillium, Other Half, etc. is worth it? In my opinion, the UK has more than caught up. What do you reckon? So that's a question not just for me, but to everybody out there. Beer discussion, beer chat. I like these topics. Any more topics coming in? Comment, and if I miss it, just keep commenting, keep copy and pasting it and comment, and I'll read it. James Dawkins is not really bothered by it too much. Never had them. I'm a supermarket shopper. Exactly. There's a lot of people out there that just buy supermarket beer. I've had Other Half. I'm not sure if I've had Trillium. I may have done somewhere along the line. I've had Pliny but do I think British brewers have caught up to American breweries? Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you take Cloudwater, they won Brewery of the Year of the whole world. Cloudwater, I think. Someone's got a Mazen for later. Hello, Skillcorn 1. How we doing? Problem is the hype American beers are impossible to get over here. Yeah, they gotta be fresh as well. Trogs, Yulang, Penn Brewery, Victory. Sometimes it's hard to get hold of American craft beer. I'm on the German beer. I'm on the German beer too. I'm on the Weizen. We got wonderful breweries, Cloudwater, Northern Monk when they're on form, Northern Monk, which is always on form. The Tropical World was probably the only beer which I thought Northern Monk really kind of fell over themselves on, but I'm sure they'll be back on form after very, very shortly. Northern Monk. Yeah, what's the other one? Verdant. Verdant, absolutely killing it, smashing it at the moment. I get a lot of Treehouse, Trillium, Other Half, Hudson Valley. So, Mr. Bluenose beer reviews, I understand you can get the beer, Treehouse, Trillium, Other Half, and Hudson Valley. The question was, do you think it's overhyped? Do you think there's British breweries out there that can compete with these big hyped up American breweries? Let us know. Come on, Mr. Bluenose beer reviews. What's your thoughts on the subject? I'm in the US. I've had all the big beers. Many are overhyped. It's hard to get fresh British beer here. Exactly. Do you know what? Right, for what it is, people will always want what they can't have. I want Trillium because I've never had it. I want Treehouse because I've never had it. It's going to be overhyped in your mind. It's a natural thing. It's part of being a human being. Is this hype? You just want something that you can't have. Shout out to Fish Boy. Hello, Fish Boy. Liverpool-based Carnival Brewing. Hello, Fish Boy. How you doing? Nail on the head. Nail on the head. Exactly. You will always want what you can't have. Always. Right. Joe Biden's Dentures put a comment in earlier on saying, please consider hitting the join button to support the channel. I'm going to get to Bluenose's comment now in a moment. Please hit the join button if you want to consider supporting the channel for a couple of pound a month. It gets us out and about. When all this is done and dusted and over and all the breweries are back open, we can get out and about and drink and have fun and yeah, consider the join button where you can become a member of the channel and give a couple of quid a month to us. Joel Morris, you can never go wrong with a Brains beer or a Tiny Rebel. Everyone, there's nothing wrong with Tiny Rebel. If you like bitter, there's nothing wrong with Brains, really. Right, I'm going to Hopsy, and I can see your comment there. I'm just going to go through. Emma, how you doing, Emma? Right, Bluenose beer. I think there are a few who compete. They are Northern Monk, Pressure Drop, Mills. There we are. There we are. Right, Hopsy. The likes of Trillium, Treehouse, Other Half are all fantastic. But I'm enough great beer from the UK to keep me busy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go back and I'm going to say it one more time. It's just that you can't have. You'll always want what you can't have. Emma McCartney. Hello, Simon. Waiting for my beer order from Siren Brewery to arrive. Looking forward to the papaya and guava goza. Oh my goodness me, that sounds amazing. Ryan Guy, yes, definitely join. Worth it. I feel Simon is a friend I've never met. Join Ryan Carter. So basically, can you see the S in the corner of Joe Biden's Dentures and Ryan Carter? The little S signs there, if you can see them, little green signs. That means that they are members of the channel. They're supporting us on a monthly basis, which is really, really cool. Lots of people saying Emma's here. Well done. Nice to see you, Emma. Always here. Right, Carlsberg Special Brew, the best beer around. Terence Walsh. It's all down to everybody's opinion, isn't it? Simon, I'm a big Estonian beer fan since we have a lot of it here in Finland. Might be easier to get in the UK too. Puhlala, especially, is godly. You need to review some of their beer. Matt, if you have a look at some of my, just put in real ale craft beer, Puhlala, and you'll see that I interviewed, I think the head brewer about 3 years ago in Norway. Have a look. Right, take a breath. Also, Dale is dirt cheap, £3.50 to £6 a can, whereas the US can tend to cost £11 above, and that's all down to kind of getting the beer over here. That's kind of like getting it all over here, and it's impossible to get it for cheap if they got to export it on a boat or an aeroplane. Right, if this wasn't all happening, I was planning a US trip to visit all the breweries you mentioned. Were you really, Mr. Hobson? Were you planning it with me? Was I coming as well? We could do like a follow-up to last year's big YouTube channel American tour. Me and Hopsy doing the smaller channel, kind of like jumping round on ice lakes. Me and Hopsy ice skating, jumping up, doing twirls on ice lakes. They're in 500ml cans. I'll tell you what I watched earlier, very quickly. I watched Fred Dibner, the Bolton Steeplejack. I watched a bit of Fred Dibner on YouTube. Get nailed on shipping. So Ryan Carter's got a question for Hopsy here. Do you feel the restrictions regarding export almost add to the hype? That's the Hopsy from Ryan. Do you feel the restrictions regarding export almost add to the hype? What was I just saying? The Bolton Steeplejack. I was watching... Hey, we got the Clueless Drinker in. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, the Clueless Drinker? How you doing, the Clueless Drinker? What was I? Yeah, the Bolton Steeplejack. He was drinking a pint of Tetleys. You want to see this Tetleys back in the 70s? It was like dark, really dark looking beer, and I was like, I want one of them. And he properly knocked it back. It didn't take long to go down. Fred Dibner, poof, he smashed that Tetleys down. Right, you and Rob in leotards on an ice lake sounds like fun. The Clueless Drinker, can you imagine that? Me and Rob doing a follow-up. I reckon we do a cool video. I reckon we're doing a massively cool video if we did something like that in America. We would edit, it'd be like watching a movie. Oh God, right, Wonder Beer Wonder. I'm obviously biased, but staggeringly good, consistently knock it out of the park. Exactly. Some of the beers up there. Staggersaurus, IPA, Ultimate Punch, and Little Arms, Big Ambitions. Fabulous beer, fabulous beer. One of my best beers is Hoppy Simon. Thank you very much, Joel. Aaron Baxter, hi mate, how you doing? I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a really, really positive, good mood. I'm in a good frame of mind tonight. Yeah, I've been after some staggeringly good this week. Really, Simon, another big topic. Right, Ryan Carter is asking, I like this because it's topic related. This whole channel tonight can be topic related. And this question's not just for me, because I'm asking you guys the same question. Ryan Carter is asking, another big topic, is Cask dead? I hope not, but I can feel it coming. Ooh, do you know the biggest thing? Adam S, have a good night, Simon. Thank you so very much. I've got Hopsines coming to get to. Ryan, absolutely, it's always been that way. As Simon said, we want what we can get. Right, Cask is king, says Bluenose beer reviews. Right, let's hit this subject hard. Cask, is it king? Right. My biggest worry with this whole lockdown thing is that cask ale lasts about 4 or 5 days once it's been tapped. Once that has been tapped and it's open, it lasts 3 or 4 days. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Can you comment in the comments box? How long does it last if it's not been tapped? Does it last a month? I don't know. But I know working in a pub, once you've tapped it, you've got about 3 or 4 days, then it's on its way to vinegar. My biggest worry with this whole kind of fresh beer thing, cask ale, the pubs being shut, is that everybody seems to be drinking packaged products now. Do you know the subcompact machine? When I'm pulling the beers out of that machine, I went on there. I was talking to Wonder Beer Wonder tonight and this afternoon, sorry, and they're all sold out. All of the machines are sold out. All of the torps are sold out. Well, not all of them. You can get a few different torps, but people are getting fresh beer now in the house, and it's like, if they can get it, like, I don't know, I miss the banter. I miss the banter. It's why I do this. I love the banter with you guys. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the banter. But I'll always go to the pub. But I think there will be some people that they will have their. Do you know? Let's say there's some people who will tune into EastEnders on a Some people like routine. Some people love routine. Some people are tuning into EastEnders Monday, Corrie Tuesday, and they'll have their kind of like evening set on like the soaps. And I think that's a massive downfall of the pubs. Is not the smoking ban or the tax. I think it's television. I think people have got into that routine of putting Corrie on. I'm not going to the pub tonight because I want to see what Des O'Connor smacks Liz O'Brien over the air or whatever it is. I don't watch any of it. But I think they leave you on a cliffhanger every night, and then you won't go to the pub because you want to watch Des O'Connor smack Doreen over the head with a slipper or whatever they do on these stupid soaps. That's, for me, once people get in a routine, they won't get out of the routine. So if people start buying these taupes and beer machines and whatnot, and of course, the more, it's a vicious circle then, because the more people buy these kegs, mini keg things, the more the price is going to go down. The only reason why it's quite expensive to drink at the moment is because it's a minority thing. But if it becomes like the next thing to have for Christmas is one of these like machines, then the pubs are in trouble. They're in serious trouble. Right, I'm gonna go. I missed a lot of comments from some of my fellow professionals. Right, Hopsing. Let me see if I've got any more. The Kent Beer reviews. I thought there was one from Mr. Kent Beer. Craig Samuels. Unless you're used to being able to get what you want, you get used to missing out. Therefore, hype doesn't exist. Do I prefer the sub or the Philips Perfect Draft? I haven't got a Philips machine, but I got a sub. I've just purchased something else as well, which I'm going to let you know in a moment. It might shock a couple of you. But I've made another beer machine purchase. I purchased it on Saturday. Cask is in hibernation. Cask can be amazing, but too many pubs don't know how to look after it. Exactly. Some of you thought about having a Q&A with the fans. We're doing it now. Let's do it now. Let's have a Q&A. Let's not plan things. I don't like planning things. Let's just do things. Let's do it. Let's have a Q&A right now. America, I live in Pittsburgh, national breweries such as Brew Gentleman, Voodoo and others. Driving distance from Hopping Frog. Well done. It's this channel. Hello Nigel, how you doing? Loads of cask only brewers are struggling. I was going to brew custard cream pale, but I'm out of grains and yeast. Finding it hard to get hold of supplies. That's not the owner of Northern Monk watching, is it? Custard cream pale. That's a beer between myself, Northern Monk and Hopsing. I put a month of mine, but the darker beers last longer. I've tried some a year old and they have been excellent. Really? Cask? Tapping a cask after the year. There we are. You guys know all the answers. Brilliant. I am skipping through some of the comments. Some keg only brewers have already gone out of business. Oh man. Right, I'm going to skip through all of these now. We're going to get back. We got a super chat from Joel Morris. Absolutely love Barry Island IPA. Well done, Joel. Well done. Right, I'm going to go to the end of the comments now. Simon's on the blade. Joe Biden's dentures is like, he's like on me. He's like on me. I bought a blade, everybody. I've gone for an 8 litre commercial beer machine. It's coming in the next week. I stumped for a blade. Why? Why, you may ask? Why, you may ask? For me, I like the sub, but I like to drink more than 4 pints on a session. If anybody watched the live feed on Friday, you've probably seen my disappointed face when I pulled down on that sub machine and made that big loud noise and then it ran out of beer. That was the moment. That was the moment I went, I need more. I need 8 litres. I need 8 litres of beer. I looked at the blade. What need me? So I bought the blade. It's coming next week. It's a massive commercial machine. So what point did beer go from being a pastime to a passion? That's a really good question by FF Scrum 09. Do you know, it's always been, I've always been intrigued by beer. I'm going to tell you this story in a moment, but I'm going to stop for a second because we're doing really well with our views. Can you hit the like button? So the 370 people we got tuned in live, can we hit the like button? Can we go 260? 260 likes. Come on, let's do it. 260 likes tonight. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. One with you, guy, Danny McLaren. Serious. Thank you very much, James. Come on, let's get to 260 likes. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get it up to 400 live viewers. Let's pump it out there tonight. Come on, let's do it. Right. So while you all hit that like button, let's do it. We've done it. 265. Let's do 270, 280. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Blade Fund donation. $2 super chat from Joe Biden's Dangers for the Blade Fund donation. Brilliant. Any good macro beers? Oh, I've tried plenty. This is probably a macro brewery. There's Patronus. I don't know who it's brewed by. Somewhere in Germany, but I'm pretty sure that the size they are, they'll be a macro brewery. Come on, let's do it. I want 400 live viewers. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's charge this up. Let's do this. I'm going to answer that question. When did beer become like a pastime thing, and when did it become like a proper passion? Oh, when all my mates, right, used to come round to, my mum and dad used to go out every Friday night. Every Friday night, my mum and dad went out. I'd watch them walking down the street. And as soon as they went round the corner, I'd be like, coast is clear, coast is clear. And all my mates would come round. And a few of us that would go down the shop. Somebody would wash the house, we'd go down the shop, buy some beer. And they'd all be buying Carlin, they'd be buying Strongbow, Carlin, cheap stuff, you know. And I would buy like a 2 litre flagon of bitter, or like, love your chats, hello Bob Mays, how you doing? Foster's, yeah, that type of thing. But I would buy bitter, what it was called, either a flagon of bitter or some cans of bitter. I always preferred the taste and the smoothness, really. Back then, I used to describe it as being more smooth. Like, I found like the Carlins and the Fosters too aggressive. Too aggressive, and I liked just how silky and smooth the bitters were. And I could drink it faster. I'd be able to get on it quicker than my mates, because I'd be knocking the bitters back. So I think I've always been, because I'm from a family, great-grandfathers, grandfathers, uncles, they've all drunk bitter. They've all drunk bitter. So when I was like 12 or 13, they'd be like offering me half a can of bitter or something, and I was getting used to it as a young bloke. So I'd drink bitter. Yeah, bitter was always a thing for me. When did it become a passion? I think when I realised that I could do this whole thing on YouTube. And then I realised how many different beers and how many different breweries were out there. And then after that, I realised I'd landed in the middle of the biggest craft beer boom ever to happen in the world. Ever. And I was just lucky that YouTube come about and craft beer was booming. And there was breweries opening all the time. So I was in this like, almost like being a Welsh coal miner. I hit this like vein. I hit this vein of coal, which was lined with gold. And not financially, I'm not talking financially, I'm talking like I just hit it lucky. I just really hit it lucky. And then I just become really passionate about it. And I think about it like it's the last thing before I close my eyes at night. I think about beer before I go to sleep. And it's when I wake up in the morning, it's like, right, I need to release this video. What beer shall I choose to release today? And yeah, I'm just passionate about it. I just love it. I just love beer. Cheers to you. Right. Panda Pilsner. Is it like Carlsberg? Well, better than Carlsberg. Joe Biden's dentures. Really good question. Really good question. First of all, oh, James, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Somebody's going to get us. Somebody's going to get us. Hit the like button. Let's get 300 likes. Can we do that? Hit that like button. Can we get 300 likes? Can we do that? 296. Come on, let's smash that. And then I got a really good question to ask everybody. And Joe Biden's dentures has just put it into my head. There we are. 300 likes. 300 likes. Right. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Comment. Where are you from? What are you drinking? I'm going to get a beer out the fridge. $313 likes. We smashed it. Absolutely smashed. We still got F1 fan. Hey, how we doing? Lots in common, me and you. Beer, F1. Woohoo! Look, we could talk all night, my friend. Leicester Vocation Brewery. London. Connecticut. I stopped drinking. Oh, Peroni, never mind. Aberdeen, Northampton, Arctic Norway. Wow, Arctic Norway. Woohoo! North Wales, drinking water. Hazelnut Stout. Barry, someone's watching from Barry. That was my good friend Daniel Bale. Varrock, I've missed a couple, I apologise. Norwich. Neil Long, Shindiga Mango, London, from Liverpool, Portsmouth, Huddersfield, York. Here they come, here they come. Come on, guys. Liverpool, Southampton, Redcar, Ramsgate, Isle of Wight, Wigan, North Wales. Keep them coming, come on. Maidstone, Doombar, Lancashire, sorry. Brighton, France, Ride in Isle of Wight. Kilmarnock, Chipping Norton, I missed one, sorry, Harrogate, near Llangollen. Birmingham, Edinburgh, Munich in Germany, Malada, Neil Long's from the thumbs up, he's from Liverpool. Bahrain, England, Leeds, Portsmouth, Brewdog, Wembley, Liverpool, Llangollen, Dundalk, Newton, Lithuania, Dover, Syria, come on, keep it going. Denver, Cheltenham, Wigan, Llangollen, you can't pronounce Llangollen. Llangollen, that's how you do it. Easter Island, Rochdale, Dundalk, Romania, Nottingham, Azerbaijan, Northern Monk Faith, Democratic Republic of Congo, Peckham in London, Egypt, Cheshire, Derby, Poland. I've got a Polish beer shirt on tonight, guys. Solihull, Gibraltar, Malaysia, Northern Ireland, Ontario. James Webber is in Ontario. Great Yarmouth. I just missed a big comment. Sorry. Great Yarmouth, Australia, Wexford, Edinburgh, James Ross Basement, North Carolina, Somalia, Timbuktu, Malvern Hills, Schotten in Germany, Texas, Moordale, Kuala Lumpur, Knoxbridge, Castleford, Elias Island, Glasgow, Narnia, haha, the Duff Brewery. Third one from Colorado. Oh right, Captain Meese Adventures, Beer, come on then, town, Cuba, Edinburgh, loads of people, loads of people, Bangkok, Durham, come on that town, Barrytown, Stinky Fish video was funny, Galapagos Islands, Woking, Liverpool, Falador. Right, look at that, we're nearly up to 400 views just by all these comments coming in. Leeds, Neath, Netherlands, up to Bali, Jerusalem, Lumbridge, R Street, Chris Martin, Tipton, Johnson, Haverfordwest, Huddersfield, love Huddersfield, what a lovely place. Have a swig, Simon. Don't burn yourself out. We'll get there. We'll get there. Canada, Antarctica. We're all from Barry now. Mars, pink slice. Right. Oh, I need to get my beer open. Jupiter, Laos, Bristol, Jarrow, Carpackie, Pilsner. Yeah, all right. We're due for a holiday in Tenby this year, but we'll have to. I was going to Tenby this year, Owen, as well. I had my annual Tenby holiday, but it's not happening. Oh, were you off, Cat? Where you going? Don't go. Where do I get these beers from? This one's from Lidl. And Tenby's beautiful. I love Tenby. Beautiful place. Bristol Small Bar is good there. Missed the one in Cardiff. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the one in Cardiff. Just didn't take off. It's difficult to get things to take off in Cardiff. It's difficult to get anything to take off this side of the border, really. How many beers do I drink a day? Billions. Arctic Norway. Leeds United Football Club here. What kind of beer is from Leeds? Loads of beer. Loads and loads of beers from Leeds. Northern Monk. My son works for Lidl. Brilliant. In Germany has a pretty... Really? In Germany? You said you watched the new Star Wars. Thoughts? I went to the cinema and I loved it because I went to watch it with the kids. But watching it back wasn't so great. It really wasn't so great. My wife wanted to turn it off at one point. Which is a shame. Here he is, Jim McDonald. How's Liz? The Big Mac is back. Here he is. Tell your friends. Simon, what do you think of Brewdog brewing a double punk? Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. It'll be a decent beer. We'll have to wait and see. The judgment will be out there. Come on, guys. I want 400 views. Let's do it. Let's get to 400 views. Let's see if we can get 350 likes. Can we get to 350 likes? Can we do it? 350 likes. We might be able to push 400 live viewers tonight. That would be amazing. Let's do it. Let's do it. 350 likes. Hit that like button. Let's do it. Matt, any beer from great Tiny Rebel? Visit Tiny Rebel, or maybe something local wherever you stay. There's loads of breweries now in Wales. Ooh, Mr. Lexus, what do I think of camera? What do I think of camera? Do you know, I don't really give it much thought. They exist. For me, the campaign for Real Ale's been won. It's been won, it's done. It's nice that people have a membership. It's nice that people get together probably at festivals that they don't get to see people for months and months and months on end. And then everybody gets together for a common interest, and that common interest is, of course, beer. And people get chatting, and yeah, I've got no problem with camera. I've got no problem with camera whatsoever. I'm not a camera member. Probably because I got young kids and I don't have a chance to go to as many festivals as I would like to. But I've got no issue with camera. I think it's a great club where people get together at different festivals, familiar faces, they have a drink together. It's a harmless. I think camera's just a harmless society, you know. Then it's all good. It's all good. I just became a camera member. Fair play, fair play. The new camera, new app to buy beer doesn't work yet. Local companies have been able to set up websites within a week of lockdown. Yeah, I mean, it's run by, I think, an older generation of people. You know, I went to SEBA judging in March at CBRX, and I was judging with Roger Protz, and lovely guy, lovely guy. He's been involved with camera and beer for like 40, 50 years, and he's a nice guy, and I mean, he deserves his place to be writing in like big newspapers, and it probably took me like, he's not going to know my world. It took me a long time to realise this, but he's not going to know my world because he's like a really old man, you know. I mean that with the greatest of respects. He's a really old man. He's not gonna suddenly decide to tune into YouTube, is he? So he's not gonna know my world. So when I judge with him, it's like two worlds colliding. But no, I'm not in the not financially by Beowulf, but I bought my compact machine, bought it with my own money, and I bought the blade machine with my own money. They've never sent me a shit machine, but they have sent me torps. But I'm not. Big Kev, dishwasher's on, my friend. Joe Biden's dentures, please consider supporting the channel by hitting the join button. Simon gets excited every single time. Brilliant. Got a dash for a pub quiz, Simon. Whose pub quiz? Loving the work. Jazz Posse. Drink the beer. What do you mean a pub quiz? What do you want to do a quiz for? Let's just talk topics here on YouTube. I tried to do a pub quiz. My viewership fell. It was like jumping off the edge of a waterfall, falling out of the sky. I was just watching the viewers go down. So I stopped the quiz. I just stopped it. I had a few people saying, oh, come on, finish the quiz. But you got to go with what people want. You got to go with what people want. And the viewership was like falling out of the sky. So I was like, scrap the quiz. Let's have a chat. Matt Bottomley, if you go to blade.co.uk or just Google the Blade UK store, at the moment it's about 350 quid, the Blade machine. I went for it. Let's talk about the Blade. Let's talk about it. I like a session. I like the session beer, especially on the weekend when it's tools down. Tools down, drinking arm goes up, especially when we have a lovely weekend. We're in lockdown. I don't want to be changing torps all the time. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't want to be changing torps all the time. I want to plug my machine in, put the keg in, let it cool down, and then I want to be able to, there's 8 litres there. There's 8 litres. Am I going to get through 8 litres in a day? No. Am I going to get through 8 litres from Friday night to Saturday night to Sunday night? Probably. I'd probably be putting another keg on. So I want something that is going to last. I can leave it plugged in, keeping my beer cold on my shelf in the conservatory. I'm not even sure. I got like an 8-inch plastic PVC shelf. I'm not even sure that machine's going to fit on there. I think I'm going to have to build something out, like some kind of weird racking system. Do you know, Wonder Beer Wonder? The reason I told you to buy that is because, and I'm not gonna like shy away from anything. You'll get a ton of views if you review that sub on your channel. You'll get a ton of views on your channel. My sub video, I posted it in December, And it's only May, and it's on 120,000 views. That's 20,000 views a month. 20,000 views a month. That's like over and above any other video we've ever posted on the channel. Do you know what's in second place? Philip's Perfect Draft, the Tiny Rebel video we made. Back when Tiny Rebel last summer sent us a machine to borrow. We had to send it back, fair play. But it's second. My top 2 videos are beer machine videos on YouTube. By a long stretch. By like 60-70%. No. I'm having a laugh with you as well. I'm having a laugh with you. So I was like, kind of like, Wonder Beer Wonder. I was looking out for you, buddy. Get a machine, get it reviewed. It's like, woof. Everybody wants to see about the Krups, the Philips, and of course, I went onto the Blades web shop today, and the machine that I ordered, so I ordered a machine with a Heineken and a beer and Moretti. Can I send you a slab of my favourite beer and review it? It's an Irish brewery draft called Hap. Yeah, let's do Hap, Shane. Let's do Hap. Heineken alcohol-free keg. When the Heineken alcohol-free keg comes to that blade, I'll just drop like that. And I'll kick it out the window. Time for the cool sharp Hap. Remember them days? Yeah, so I bought a blade. I bought a blade for 2 reasons. Ryan Cat's got a big question again. Do you feel that macro beer will eventually kill craft beer, driving down price through supermarkets, etc.? No, absolutely not. I think craft is here to stay. Craft beer is here to stay. Jägerbomb. Kira's drinking a Jägerbomb. If you could brew your dream beer, what style of flavour would it be? So, damn, now I wish I could go to a good old British pub and have some good banter. Have some banter here. This is what this is all about. Having a bit of banter here. Having a bit of fun here. If you, again, I'll mention it again. If you know somebody that might be on their own in a flat or whatever, not just in a flat, maybe on their own in their house, you think that they might benefit from just tuning in here, having a bit of a chat. Matt, I'll answer that very quickly. My favourite F1 driver of all time, Jenson Button. The most underrated driver ever. He beat every single one of his teammates over the span of their careers together, including Lewis Hamilton. Jenson Button's time at McLaren with Lewis Hamilton, if you scored it over 3, I think they did 3 seasons together, Jenson Button outscored Lewis Hamilton. No way! No, he's not. No way is Carlos Sainz replacing Seb. That's a really weird... I mean, he's a great driver, but... Pure drama for Mansell. Mansell second, yeah. I had a comment as well. Money talks. I tell you what stopped it here in the UK was the independent beer sign thing. Independent brewers. You can't have that, can you? Bought or given? Just kidding. No, I bought the blade. If I could brew my dream beer, it would be like some kind of imperial stout. Lee, I I didn't like Mika Hakkinen, great driver. I didn't like Perez. I don't like Perez. I just think he's dangerous. He's a really dangerous. He'd kill someone, that guy. And he'd just go, not my fault. And he wouldn't bat an eyelid, I think, Perez. He's just awful human being. Your kitchen feels very homey. Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. I'd say, I don't know, top Formula One. Big Jim, president of the channel. Nigel Mansell. Okay, so what are you all drinking? Come on, let's do it. We've had another 20 minutes. What are you all drinking tonight? That's a good one, James. Any particular hops that I'm drawn to? Jim's on the Merlot. Any particular hops that I'm drawn to? I would say Simcoe, Centennial, Amarillo. When I first started the channel, I used to be a massive fan of Cascade. I was a massive Cascade fan. It was like the first like American hop that I properly tried, and I was like, whoa, this Cascade hop's amazing. I remember loving Cascade. But yeah, definitely Simcoe, Centennial, Amarillo. Yeah, the lovely kind of sexy hops. Simon, buddy, do you have a message for the people of Bridge Street? Shane, where's Bridge Street? Message, Bridge Street. Hello, how you doing in Bridge Street? We got a big question here. Ryan Carter, another big question. You'll hate me soon. Do you feel... No, I won't hate you at all. Do you feel that you miss out on reviewing hype beers when in fact, when you often review classics, you give the ground of thousands of review? Ryan Cat, I think what you're saying is... This is my bread and butter here on YouTube. So... For me, let me get Hopsine's comment a minute before it disappears. I don't know. I'm dive on anything that has Sabro in it. Sabro hop. I think, have I tried anything with Sabro? Probably. Them big batch of beers I bought the other week or the other month. I think it was March I bought them beers. Time flies. It was March. I bought all them beers from the Super Chat money. I need to buy some more. But, hype beers. So, this is kind of like my bread and butter now on YouTube. And I need, as a business, to have repetitive views. I need somebody to tune into my Doom Bar review on a regular basis. And that's what's... I based this whole kind of channel on. My strategic kind of growth, if you like, is beers that you can generally find on a daily basis on the shelf. A Speckled Hen, a Doom Bar. It's not the greatest of beers. Of course, I also review some crazy beers from Australia, which we've reviewed recently. The Netherlands. I get sent an awful lot of beer. But now and again, I will indulge myself and I'll go and drop 200 quid on a big box of like crazy, sexy new breweries in and around the UK and America and all over, Omnipolo and that sort of thing. And I love it, absolutely love it. And I see that as a treat. For myself. But like, I'm not going to, let's be honest with each other here. I don't mind being honest. Patronus. This Patronus on YouTube, it'll get me 300, 400, 500 views a month. Because there's so many people drinking it. It's not the most exciting beer in the world. It never will be. Never will be. Simon, I agree 100%. You give a grounding in the classics. This drawing in a guaranteed viewership. That's why I continue to watch. Exactly. It's a guaranteed viewership. I used to get angry by it, but I don't get angry anymore because I realise that there is a place in the market for these beers that they turn the beers over every month. So certain breweries out there, a lot of the new sexy breweries, they'll turn beers over every month. They'll bring something new and exciting, and I get that. I get it. If I was a regular drinker with loads of money, I'd be buying all of these different wonderful looking cans every month if I was just a beer drinker and if I had loads of disposable income. But then you really kind of like, if you just think of that for one moment, you're really sticking yourself in a corner. You're really sticking yourself in a corner because, number one, all right, it might be more feasible and possible now that somebody might search for a beer on YouTube, because everybody searches for everything on YouTube. How to change a carburetor on a 1979 Ford Escort Mark 1. Somebody's done it. And somebody's watched and changed their carburetor from their Ford Escort from 1979. It's all done. So in people's minds, YouTube has become this search engine. And carpentry, no, I don't miss her at all. So people in their minds, they immediately might pick up a Patronus and go, I wonder if anyone's ever talked about this on YouTube. And they'll find it, and then they get drawn into the channel. And it's again, I make no bones about it. This is how I've set this channel up to work, is to have searchable content before the hype beers, if you like, the beers that disappear. You buy them and in a month they're gone. So the beers that I bought in March, I love them. I'll emphasise it. I love them. They were amazing. But the searchable value on them beers is non-existent, because in a month they're gone. They're not made again. They've disappeared into thin air. Although in a perfect world, I would love to just have a channel about hype beers. Personally, I don't think you could just review hype beers on YouTube. I just don't think it would work. It's not feasible. Right, we got Wanda. What is he saying? I use YouTube to take apart my old PS3. There was nothing wrong with it before I started. Brilliant. Hype beer of the week video. Your kitchen's the same after 10 years, Simon. Still looks brand new. It's because it's a hovel. It's a dark, dingy. There's no sun. So my sister bought like a similar kitchen from Howden's, and because it's in the sun comes through the south-facing window, all of the lacquer on all of the doors peeled off. All of the fronts of the door, the glue fell apart. And I was like, whoa, so she's in the process of buying a new kitchen. But because this kitchen gets no sun, I don't have that similar problem, you know? I use YouTube to make a fly trap. I don't know how they get in. I know, yeah, I get what you're saying, Simon. I'll review Carlin studying since lockdown. Our review of Carlin, exactly. Your work is done. Wonder Beer Wonder, let's take you for an example. Let's take your Carling review as an example. You bought the beer, you sat down, you talked about it, you set your camera up, you recorded it, you probably did a little bit of editing on the video, you uploaded it to YouTube. All of that probably took you an hour of your time. Well done, Boxcar. And Then you upload it to YouTube, you release it. Might do well for the first day or two, then you'll see a drop off in the graph. But then it'll do this. And then it might just do this. And you'll have a slow, steady viewership on the beer, on that Carlin, and your work is done. You can almost like sit back and just watch the views. And that's what it's all about. I have not had a Hop House 13 for a long time. I just tested the search theory and realised you've never reviewed Marston's. I have, have a look. One of the best beers around, I missed for years. Right, put in Real Ale, Marston's Old Empire. I can't believe that my Marston's Old Empire video haven't come up. I've reviewed Old Empire. It's on YouTube. Have another look. Yeah, Elvis Juice. All up there. Owen, Simon, have you tried the 17-pounder can Omnipolo Blanca Lassie Goes range? Managed to pick all of them up during lockdown along with many others. My wallet wasn't happy, but they're gorgeous. That's a lot of money. Owen Alderson, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a can of beer. I think I would bulk at that. I think I would... I don't think my wallet would open. And I appreciate that, you know, you've bought these beers and you've enjoyed them and it's something that you've enjoyed. Fantastic. I think I would go, ooh, at £17 a can of beer. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I miss Poland too. I love Poland. Crikey, Simon, you have a tash in the Old Empire beer review. I do. I was doing Movember. I remember, yeah. No, instead of a pale, I don't know why. I don't drink lag anymore. Oh, there we are. Ooh, the old bladder's starting to move and move. Oh, I gotta go. Might have to go and have a wee in a minute. Hop Scene. You bought one of the Omnipolo Bianca beers in March. Omnipolo Bianca. Was that one of the big cans? Oh, you bulked at it. I didn't. I bulked. I was like, woo! One of the big colourful 500ml cans. I think I was like, ooh, that's a lot of money. But I totally appreciate why people do. It's their passion. It's their passion. Does it come with a kiss? Unfortunately not. No, I don't drink Foster's. You won't be getting a Sink the Bismarck, then Wanda or Simon. So it's done. Sink the Bismarck. It's on the channel. Have a look. It's done. Think your reviews was a bit harsh. A lot of people say that, but I was just annoyed with the name. I was annoyed with the name, like why have they called it Hop House when there's like, if you're gonna put, and I'll stand by this to this day, if you're gonna write hop in big bold writing on your bottle, it better be hoppy. It better be hoppy, and it wasn't. It was just like, hello Matt, how we doing, Matt? Simon, here we go. Another topic. I'm a desert island with £10 a day budget for beer. What would you buy? Mine would be 2 packs of Aldi Rheinbacher and a roaster coaster. What are you thinking? Yeah, I agree. But I can't concentrate anymore. I got to go for a wee. Really can't concentrate. To keep the live stream ticking over so people don't disappear on me while I go for a wee, can you hit the like button? Can we get 430? Let's go big tonight. Can we get 430 likes? If we can get 430 likes while I'm in the toilet, we'll be able to keep this live stream going. I'll be back in a moment. I'd love to do a live stream with Tom at Kapira. I'm back, guys. 422 likes. That is amazing. Really appreciate it. That is brilliant. We went from like 380 to 422. Fantastic. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. 350 live viewers. I mean, it would be great one day. Mel Sykes was... Simon, never leave for a pee without... down in your glass. Glass might get... Do you know, I was like thinking the same thing, but then I thought, I'm in my own kitchen. Unless my wife really dislikes me, is she going to come down and... should join instead of all... Matt Bottomley, join. Come on, Matt, join. Come and have a join. Simon, remember HTV Wales? I certainly do. Boddington's is Joe Biden's dentures. Boddington's is 4.7% ABV. It really is. Yeah, I understand it. You know, it's a really good name for the YouTube channel. Joe Biden's dentures is really cool. I mean, can you imagine, like, people are, like, searching, like, Joe Biden, what's that guy on about? What is Wales' favourite national beer? Probably still SA. It's a very kind of, like, rugby kind of... Peter Chapman. Peter, you were the one. You were the one. Here we go. I sent a picture of my blade to Mel last Friday, if you recall. Looking forward to your review of it. A class above other machines and 14 pints in a clinger. Is that what they call it? A clincher. Oh, a clincher. With no returning of kegs involved, just recycle. 14 pints. 14 pints. Oh, hopefully it comes by the weekend, because... yeah, I want to review this machine. I want to review this machine and get it on YouTube. But not only that, I want 14 pints in a beer machine. 14 pints, and then just take the thing out, chuck it in the recycling. It looks like a Dalek's head as well. It's got that like cool. It shows off the keg. I think it looks really cool. Do you know, I never treat myself. I never ever bad habit every time Stone's Bitter. I never treat myself. Last time I treated myself was Christmas, and I bought Google Stadia, which some of you seen the Stadia channel that I opened. I haven't done anything for a while. I still play, I still use it. I think cloud gaming is going to be the future, personally. But that was like £100 present to myself at Christmas. I've not since Christmas, and it's May, I've not bought any clothes. I'm the type of guy that goes, do these jeans fit? If they fit, I don't need a new pair. Does this t-shirt fit? Yep, it still fits. I don't need a new t-shirt. I'm just one of these guys. I'm just quite a content person. So I don't buy myself great big £50 computer games like I probably did in my 20s. Apart from like the mortgage, everybody's got a mortgage. Not everybody, but everybody has to pay rent or a mortgage or something like that. Which you have to do. I don't spend out and I just thought to myself, I seen this machine, I liked it, and I thought, oh, come on man, spoil yourself. And of course that lovely gentleman who commented just now saying that you sent me that picture of the offer from the Blade website. I thought to myself, Saturday morning I had a coffee with my wife in the garden. The last day it was hot before it got freezing cold. I sat in the garden with my wife and I said, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to treat myself. And she went, ooh, you? And I went, yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, my daughter's channel, Molly May Gaming, yeah. Average person in UK buys 5 suitcases of new clothes every year. I have 10-year-old jeans. Still good as you. Big Kev, I'm exactly the same as you. If those jeans fit and they're looking pretty respectable, I'll put them on. I'm going to get to that, Ryan Carter, that question, the mild beer question in a moment. But I just, I get annoyed when a button pops off on the jeans, or my belt. I've had a belt for 30 years. A Levi's belt that wasn't even real. I bought it in Malta when I was a kid, when I was about 10. The leather was that thick on it. And it took 2 years to break in, to be comfortable. And then it was comfortable for like 28 years before it all broke down and broke on me. 28 years for a belt, a leather belt. And I'm gutted. I tried fixing it with hammers and nails. I was trying to fix this belt, and it was useless. And the point is now I managed to fix it with a nail, but the nail was rubbing on my stomach as I was going on my walks. And it's like galvanized, as like reacted with my stomach, and I got this bloody horrible spot thing on my stomach with a belt. So I thought, right, I have to buy a belt. I really have to buy a belt. So long story short, I never treat myself with anything. I'll buy food, I'll buy Chinese on the weekend. I bought a blade. I bought a blade machine. You showed me in Cardiff last year. Well done, Alex. Cool. It can last. It can last months if untapped. Cool. I get very nostalgic with my old stuff. Yeah, absolutely. That belt has been through me, thick and thin with me. That belt, and I didn't want to get through. I didn't want to chuck it away. Yeah, the blade will definitely be good for the channel. I'm certainly interested. Only thing that puts me off is the relatively small number of beers. Craig, that's a very good question. It's a very good comment about the and I'll be honest, there's not that many beers at the moment. There's like about 3 or 4 beers you can buy on this machine, but it's mostly currently sold out. I don't know, Joe. I don't know if it's available. Have a look at the UK site, and then have a look, see if you can find it in America. But missing the chili. Oh, I'm going to do, James, I'm going to do more chili videos. I think I did one. I got some chili coated big D's. They're coming. The old double D's. Spicy chili. They're coming soon. I found them in Home Bargains for like 50p. Today's my birthday. Morton, happy birthday to you. What were we talking about? The beers. Oh, Ryan, I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm gonna read your. I'm really sorry. I'm talking about this blade machine from. I will. Let me take in the comment in my mind, so I'm gonna comment again. Right, I think mild beer as a beer category is massively underrated, especially after other mild various malts. I love mild. One of my favourite milds is by Rudgate. Rudgate's Ruby Mild. Brilliant beer. Rudgate's Ruby Mild. Fantastic beer. Really good stuff. Hope I've answered your question. If anybody else likes mild, comment on that. Lots of people saying happy birthday to Morton. Bottle and a can for mild. Yeah, Rudgate's Ruby Mild. I love Rudgate's Ruby Mild. What a fantastic beer. Right, I'm going to finish my blade comment. It's a supply and demand issue. At the moment, the blade machine seems to be, since I bought it, it seems to be sold out. All of these beer machines, right, even though they cost, some of them, like this blade thing, cost 350 quid. They seem to be sold out everywhere. Everybody's buying these beer machines because they want to have draft beer at home. And as far as I'm concerned, I want to have 18 pints of craft, of cask beer at home. I don't want to be changing torps all the time, you know, after 4 pints. It's quite... And then you've got to store them all in the fridge as well. It's like it takes up a lot of room. So I was like, I just need a bigger machine. So I just went with the biggest. But if you have a look on their website, they're sold out. But if you go to Beowulf's website, and if you click on the blade and the blade kegs, there's a load of different style kegs on there. And then there's a button saying, are you interested? Are you interested in this keg? Would you buy this keg, type of thing? So you register your interest. It's a bit of stuff. No. Mild's not a... Mild's a style of beer where they use a little bit of roasted malt traditionally, and it'd be about 4%, 4.5% ABV. A lovely, ruby, beautiful, dark mild. That whole... They chuck the slops in the mild. It's a bit of a myth. It's a bit of a silly old myth from years ago, I think. Would you buy these machines if you weren't in lockdown? No. Big Kev, no, I wouldn't. I go to the pub. But I can't go to the pub. Not at least till September, so I bought a machine. That's the point. Do these beers on the machine differ from the same beers you get in a cask from a... It's keg beer. It's keg beer, so it's like beautifully... I mean, I had some really good punk IPA from my subcompact over there, the little Torp. 4 pints of punk was beautiful. Really good. But I want 18 pints. I want 18 pints, and you can register your interest in new mini kegs for this blade machine at Beowulf if you go to the right place on their website. So obviously, these companies know that these machines are selling out. They were meant to be for cafe bars and restaurants, small cafe bars and restaurants. These machines, it's like an industrial machine. But because of lockdown and because of not being able to go to the pub, people off the street are buying these machines that they can't go to the pubs. So they're buying all these machines. So yeah, if people invest in a blade, more people buy it, then of course there's going to be more of a demand for buying beers that go in them. I just hope it don't make a real big noise when it... I hope it's a quiet machine. I hope it's quite quiet. What's a good bang for your buck supermarket beer? Do you know what I find with supermarket beer is that you can't go wrong with a stout. If you buy a stout in a supermarket, like Gower Brewery, they do a beer called Black Diamond, I think it's called, in Wales. You can get it in Morrison's. You generally can't go wrong with that. It's not expensive, it's not dirt cheap. It's a £3 for £5 beer. But it's alright. Black Diamond, it's a pretty decent stout. I mean, I miss the pub too. It's why I'm buying beer machines, to be honest. I fell in love with a beer as much as I started making my own beer years ago. Cool. Old Empire's a good supermarket beer. Totally agree, Craig. Yeah. You right, my friend. Polish champagne, no. Anyone else had Metallica's Enter Night Pilsner? For me, a good beer. It's all about the taste too. You have the fun you make yourself. Live life. Exactly, live life. Live life, that's the end. If something like, not much, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm 41 years of age. I've seen an awful lot. You've heard my stories. I've seen a lot, I've done a lot. There's not an awful lot that gets me excited these days where you like spring out of bed and it's like, yeah, I've got this thing coming today, and it not an awful lot kind of excites me these days, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I've kind of like, somebody shows me something, do you want to buy it? You know, but I honestly, I had a genuine excitement Saturday morning when I always discuss it with a wife. We sat having a cup of coffee in the garden, 8 o'clock, after the live feed, where people were, did somebody say having a beer? Hello, Glen Averick Brewery have tuned in. Hello everybody at Glen Averick Brewery. So a few of you were telling me about this blade machine, how much they were to purchase and that they've come down in price, half price on this certain website, and it's stuck in there, and you planted a seed in my mind Friday night. So Saturday morning I'm sat having a coffee in the garden with a wife, and I said, am I going to buy this blade machine? I fancy it. Hello Simon, are you selling it old Krups? No, I'll use it. I'll use the Krups, the subcompact. I'll buy beer with it. I think the blade will have more beers in the future. I think enough. I've seen the comment from Hoppy Juice Hayes. Simon, am I right in saying blade only sell Heineken, Moretti and Tiger? Is it really worth it? I think in the future, if enough people invest in this machine, Nigel, of course, I think they will bring, it's a supply and demand thing. If more people buy this blade machine, more people, yeah, and Mel's getting a PS5, and more people will brew beer for this blade machine. Anyway, I bought one and I'm excited for this blade machine to come. I had a little look on the website. I sent them an email saying I haven't had my confirmation. T-shirts from Poland. Yes, at the moment they only sell Heineken, Beer Moretti and Tiger Lager. I understand that. But I think if you invest in something, and if other people invest in something, like I just said, that it's sold out. This machine now is sold out on the Blades website. Then there's going to be more different beers on these little keg machines that you can buy. You get the Chromecast, which is useful. Yeah, the Captain Meets Adventures. Simon, that is a good shout. I do feel it's an investment. Look how much Perfect Draft has expanded. Yeah, exactly. And it's again, with supply and demand at the moment, right? People have gone, ooh. 3 months ago, this machine was £650 to buy. Now it's £350. So I bought it at £350. Yes, only serves Moretti and Heineken and Tiger. But if with the lockdown, with people wanting pub beer and big machines to serve you 18 cold beers on a Sunday afternoon, you know, exactly, boom, 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 then people will buy them. The price will continue to come down, as will the kegs, and it will become a feasible thing. If it's an open platform as opposed to the Crop, I'm sure we'd look at doing a test filling. Right, at Glenaverick Brewery. Right, brilliant. We got a brewery here tonight that talking about an open platform. So I have a Krups machine. I reviewed Punk IPA the other day. How does it work, guys? I'm really interested. Joe, Glenaverick Brewery, can you comment further on what you mean like by an open, almost like Google with Android, yeah, where it's an open source where you can build apps for this machine. So if it's an open source machine, then you can make your beer for it. I see. Now I thought that if more people drank from this machine, then more breweries would get involved. But if it's a closed platform, like you've just mentioned, Glenaverick Brewery, then that's a worry for me, and I'll say that straight away. That's a worry for me because you have to be invited in, like for Apple or whatever, you know. I'd like a further comment on that. I'd like another I think we had maybe another comment. Have I missed it? That's really, really interesting. Somebody went, right, so I just gone back to Glenaverick Brewery's comment because I'm hoping for a follow-up comment as to how this whole thing works. That's rather interesting. We bought one of our recent hotel openings with a great product. If they can open it up a bit more to producers, the beer poured is generally closer draft. Brilliant. I'm looking, there we are, Glenaverick Brewery, right, here's their comment, right. This is for everybody. I looked at it. Krups seem to be on an approval process only. See, to be honest, it's hard to find information on it currently. Need to do more digging, but seems to be on a welcome to you idea. Yeah. See now, I'm from Wales. My brain was telling me that to make this viable, a bit like Android, it had to be open source. People could kind of like brew on this, or brew torps and make torps. I didn't know that it was like an invite only thing, which I'm not overly happy about hearing that. I gotta be honest, I'm not overly happy. I'm an open source kind of guy where I'll speak to everybody, as many people as I can speak to here. I'm open, I'm honest. That's how I work as a person. I'm not a closed club, you're invited, but maybe you're not invited. You're invited, but maybe I don't like your face. You're invited, but you're not. I'd rather, come on guys, coming in to my wonderful pub, my wonderful open source pub that we have here, and let's have a chat. I didn't realise it was like pick and choose, I don't like that in life. I don't like that in life. There are some craft options on craft, but apart from Brewdog Independent, yeah, it's all owned brands for pure Beavertown. I gotta get a beer out the fridge, but kind of like my tune has been changed by this. Oh man. Yeah, on the Weizen again, from Lidl. Rather big head. What have we got comments wise? Rose, someone's on the good evening. I'm on Lost Cosmonaut. Christopher, how we doing? How we doing? What are you all drinking? What are you all drinking? Come on, where are you from? Where are you all drinking? Where did you get your new machine from? I need one. Cheers, pal. Matt Sellers. I think it's called blade.co.uk. Search. Tell you what, go into Google. Matt. Where was Matt? Matt Sellers, go into Google, put Blade Beer UK, and you'll find it on Google. It'll be there. You can be able to order one of these machines in and whatnot. But I understand there's a way of like messing around with the kegs. You can like put your homebrew in there. I understand there's a way of doing that. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, do I want to throw away that massive 18-pint keg thing? If there's a way of cleaning it and filling it with, if I was to ever homebrew, but you guys might homebrew more than me, if there's a way of, you know, using this keg again to make your homebrew and stick that in your machine, because it's your machine, you should be able to do what you want with it, then go for it. I'm sure there's hacks, there's all sorts of hacks everywhere in life. Terry Walsh, Moretti, Peroni. I'm drinking a Weizen. It's a lager. It's a lager like Moretti and Peroni, but it's a German Weizen. It's got a lovely malty body to it and lovely yeasty kind of banana clove flavors there as well. They had it from their supply. Thanks for that. Poland. So lovely people are talking amongst themselves. Guan Valley Brewery. Official beer count. Yeah, there we are, Joe. Official beer count. Unknown. I've been distracted. I'll tell you the official beer count, Joe. We're on beer number 3. 10 to 9, 2 hours, beer number 3. That's not very good, is it? It's not very good. 4th. 3 beers, yeah, that's rubbish. I've been going for 2 hours and I've drunk 3 beers. I must be talking. Right. Peter. Hi Simon. Cider and a craft beer were to be introduced to the Blade, but COVID has put it on hold just now. Peter, brilliant. Thank you very much for your comment. That would be good if there's a cider. It would be definitely good if there was a craft beer. That would be really, really cool. My best friend lives in Malvern. What's the... Alright, that's what we do. Cyberfest 2 in June. I'm doing both Friday and Saturday. Me. What is it? Owen, Beer 52's Cyberfest 2. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. What's the thing in the corner, Simon? Ends in horizon. Annoyed me for ages. Oh! I'll show you. This is a bottle of beer. It's the first edition. It's a first edition Dark Horizon. There's the opener. Lord's Brewing, are they in? Lord's Brewing. Here's the beer. Bottle of Dark Horizon number 1. I think you can it goes for like crazy money on eBay. Not that I'm a crazy money type of guy, but yeah, a number 1 edition of Dark Horizon from Nergnato. So that just sits in the corner gathering dust. I just got here. Hello, Lord's Brewing Company. Big shout out to Lord's Brewing Company because they've just sent us some beer and it's on the way and we're going to drink it and we're going to have some fun and job done. Right. Hi, when are you going to do traditional Indian curry with beer? It's classic combo way. Cheers, Jazz from Newcastle. Jazz from Newcastle. Oh, that would be great. I love a curry. Oh, I love an Indian curry. I have my regular dish from an Indian, Jazz, is chicken sagaloo. I have chicken sagaloo with poppadoms. I have some rice. Oh, I love it. I love it. Aiden, I did, but it got nowhere near. It got nowhere near where it was supposed to go, the competition. I was like, I can't remember the competition. I'll have to watch the video over again, but it didn't get anywhere near. Drink up, yeah. It didn't get, we didn't hit the competition target, so I think it was like so many subscribers, trying to hit 30,000 subscribers, but it didn't happen. It was like nobody was really interested. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, Matt Sellers! Matt Sellers has just ordered a blade. Wicked, wicked, brilliant. I mean, just through me talking about it, I mean, obviously got somebody else excited about it. Matt got Matt excited about it, and he's bought a blade. I mean, that's brilliant. Surely it has to be open source. Surely, if a brewery's big enough to want to put their beer in those little keg things, then surely then it's going to work. It's just a supply and demand thing. Blade, just put in blades, UK beer, Blade Beer UK, and you'll find it. Yeah, I understand that. Simon, do you like Thai? Have I had Thai? Probably. Oh, the coconut. I make a Thai curry, a coconut curry. But I imagine there's just, I'm not even scratching the surface with Thai food. I need to try more Thai food. Right, Matt Bottomley. Don't worry, Nespresso coffee machines used to only accept their own coffee pods, but they got forced to allow third-party pods. Exactly, yeah, exactly that. I mean, surely, in the future, this blade machine will, and the Krups, the subcompact, and the Perfect Draft, I'm sure they'll have different kegs for different for different things. We're ordering mini kegs. Not done them before, but should be fun. Cool. Simon, you on? No, I'm not supported or affiliated. Anything to do with the blade. I'm just excited that I got this machine coming, and I'm talking about it. Yeah. Thai is like Chinese, but a lot more tastes. Ooh. I'm gonna go to a Thai. I'm gonna go to a Thai restaurant. I'm gonna go to a Thai restaurant, and when all this is over, take my wife for some Thai food. How many beers? Only 3.5. I need a wee as well. I need to go for a wee again. I don't know what's the matter with me. It's not going to depend on sales. If it grows, they will open it up to other breweries. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely. There was a great deal for the Krups Compact on Beowulf with 4 Moretti tubs for £89. 4 Moretti tubs for £89. Are you watching that? Wonder Beer Wonder. That's a bargain. Pardon me. They're almost like giving the machines away at the moment. I'm owning a Thai restaurant. Welcome. Hello, Longling Ericsson. Oh, I fancy that. All of a sudden, you've sparked a light bulb in my mind where I go, I want to try Thai food. More of it. Not just a Thai red curry or a Thai green curry. That's as far as my Thai food goes. Someone said, forget going to a Thai restaurant, Simon. Hop on a plane when this is done and treat the missus to Thailand holiday. You'll love it. That's a good idea. Fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's time for a wee. I'm going for a wee. Do you know what? In my conservative self, I would have asked for. That's the one I was in. I don't know when I was chatting. Oh man, that's a good deal. Right. I used to be conservative with this, but I'm going all out. I'm going for a wee. Once the seal's broken. Once the seal's gone with me, I'm useless. But I'm honest. I'm in the pub with you guys. I'm honest. We're in the pub. And I'm going to tell you how it is. And I'm going to go to the toilet when I need to go. And then I'm going to eat some nuts. And you're going to eat the Pringles. And we're going to get some beer. And it's going to be a pub, yeah? Right, I'm going for a wee. Can we get to 520 likes? I'm not being conservative anymore. I'm going all out. Can we get to 520 likes? Hit the like button. I'll be back in a moment. Cheers. Oh, it's going well, thanks. Sorry, didn't hear you. Do we do it? What do we say? 520. Do you know what, right? 500 likes. We've nearly hit 500 likes. And for the Carol Baskin, I'm talking Mel Baskin, Simon thing that we did, the Joe Simon Exotic and the Mel Baskin thing, we had 1,000 likes, and we've hit for a Tuesday night, right, at 9 o'clock, we've done, we're about 501 likes. That is amazing. That is amazing going. It really is. And I really appreciate it. The Frenchman wants to end you. Okay, fair play. Hello Simon, just cracked open a Beer Hut Interstellar Imperial Stout. Wow, that sounds amazing. F1 fan, Simon, what types of music are you into? Do you know, if we have the same taste in music, then that's it. We're just going to be pen pals forever. Just got the Stone Crow a little late. Looking for my mate Alex. Anyone's seen him? Maybe he's in the smoking area. Sleeping on the sofa tonight. Adrian Morley. Adrian's in. If I managed to get a crisp sub, I'm blaming Carol. Yeah, brilliant. 80s metal. What music? Let me know, guys. What music are you all into? Have anyone saw you? No, I'm not sure if I have a Liverpool accent. So my music, I like David Bowie, a little bit of Queen. No way! Joe Biden Stencils is ordering a blade. Brilliant! Cool man, cool man. I like a bit of David Bowie, bit of Queen, yeah, a bit of Pearl Jam, yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers, rock, bit of Freddie Mercury, yeah, brilliant, yeah, a bit of Rolling Stones, I love it. What was that band? Who sings this song? Not that I'm trying to do like a quiz question and answer thing, but because I've forgotten the band and the song. It goes and then it's like thunder, yes, thunder. AC/DC. Oh, I love it. I'm like, I love that song so much. AC/DC, the Foo Fighters, ACC, Thunder. I love that song. I'm more into dance and trance, Benny Hill music. I'm going to craft my own. I'll get up on the blade, Captain. I'll send you some. Way brilliant. Tina Turner. Thunderstruck. I love it. Jimi Hendrix, Motorhead, AC/DC, Oasis, Depeche Mode. Yeah, I like a bit of Depeche Mode. Absolutely. Madness, Motley Crue. See, this is the thing with people. Everybody's into their own thing. Everybody, and this is what makes life wonderful. Is that there's so many different types of music, and there's so many different types of people who like that different type of music. There's Pink Floyd, absolutely. Pink Floyd. The same can be said for beer. I know people, I had a conversation with a brewer the other day, said, I don't like sours. And he's a brewer. I mean, you can't like everything. You can't, if you liked everything, it's a bit like, you know, I don't think you're being honest with yourself if you like, no one's mentioned the Beatles, what's wrong with you guys? Janus, I'm going to say, my dad played the Beatles all of the time when I was growing up. In the car, it was on all of the time. And it got to the point, it got on my nerves. It really got on my nerves. I'm not a fan of Ghost, to be fair. Absolutely. And the Beatles got on my nerves. I still can't listen to the Beatles now because my dad played it all the time in the car. It's just one of those things, I suppose. Morrissey and Johnny Marr. Johnny Cash, another one. Brilliant, brilliant. Talking Heads, Frank Zappa, yeah, the Smiths. So much fantastic music out there. Shirley Bassey. Brock Brannigan, Handbook Bureaucrat, really cool beer drinking music. I mean, yeah, everybody's got their own kind of like I mean, we can't all like sours, we can't all like gozes, we can't all like best bitters, we can't all like stouts and porters and IPAs and sour, you know, all the different, you know, yeah, chili hop, oof, chili hops. Yeah, I only miss players. Yeah, bit of football coming in. I will spend. Oh, what's this now? I will spend 50 on a sour beer, but just can't stand an impy stout. Horses for courses. Ryan Carter. There you go. Ryan will spend £50 on a sour beer, an amazing sour beer, but can't stand imperial stouts. Now, I go through stages with imperial stouts. I had one the other day and I was like, I'm struggling to finish this. And it was just because it's warm outside. It was just because it's like, yeah, Saint, I like a cocktail. Go on, Saint, don't worry. You can drink what you like as well. Drink what you like as long as it makes you happy. Football team, Cardiff City. Cardiff City, I've got to be honest. We were talking about something just now. See now, Smarty Pants is saying fruit beers are a waste of time. But I've been to Belgium drinking framboos at breweries in Belgium, and it's just amazing, amazing beer. Just fantastic. I've never been to Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam a million times at the airport, Schiphol. I've never left the airport. I need to leave the airport and go to Amsterdam. It's an hour's flight for me from Cardiff. I need to go. Love Cardiff City, very fun team to watch, and that owner is nuts. You're red or blue. Dwayne Anderson. Why do a lot of craft ales taste like perfume? That's by Random Stuff. That's hops. Hops. Too sweet or too sour. Oh, Imperial Stouts, that was it. The other night, I was like, last night in fact, I was like, I'm struggling with this Imperial Stout. And I'm not sure if I can finish it. I did. Because it was a lot of money. I did finish it. But in the middle of winter, freezing cold outside, freezing cold, I'll stand out in my conservatory with a bobble hat on, cold, with an Imperial Stout. And it's like perfect. Perfect weather, perfect temperature. Hops are also a great sleeping aid. If you ever get about buy a hop pillow. My top tip. Really, F1 fan. Really. The Snyder Weiss beer smells like perfume. What did you do? What did I do this weekend? Lord's Brewing Company. What a lovely question. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What did I do with my weekend? Friday, we woke up. My wife was off from work, so we sat down, had a coffee together in the morning. What we generally talk about food. What are we doing for tea? That type of conversation. What should we do later on? And I said, well, we got this live feed coming through. We got a super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Cheers, Simon. Thank you. I really appreciate the super chats. Really, really, really. Favourite winter beer of all time, West Veteran 12. Thank you so very much. My favourite winter beer of all time is any kind of like Imperial Stout, I think. I've lost my track of thought. I've lost my track of thought again. Super chat. If you fancy supporting us, the channel, then hit there's a $sign down below. If you want to hit that $sign, give us a little bit of super chat for running this channel through these difficult times. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest because I'm always honest with you. I haven't applied in the UK. I haven't applied for any furlough. I've not applied for any grants. I've not applied for any loans. I've been running this business as normal, as usual. And that's down to your kind of super chats that have just helped us kind of like get through this whole time together. So if you feel that you want to support us here on the channel, then hit the $sign somewhere on your screen and support us. That would be absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we've not gone for any, only because, I'm going to be honest, I'm always honest. I've been doing this twice a week and the super chats have supported us up until now. They really had. Lord's Brewing Company, thank you so very much. £5. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it. The super chats have supported the channel and it's given us the revenue we need to carry on as a business. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I was talking about something really like interesting earlier on and I've forgotten what I was talking about. I like to be, you know, I like to be as honest as I possibly can with everybody here on the channel. I don't shy away anywhere. I really don't shy away from anything. I mean, we're all living through this together. Yeah. I'm not immune. I'm not immune to it. I think as a pub, you have a bit of a drink, the jaw starts to, you know, as you do in the pub, say stuff and yeah. We're just honest with each other. Yeah, we're just honest with each other. Thank you very much, Lord's Brewing Company, for the super chat. And we got a new member, Dwayne Anderson. Welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. If you want to become a member, hit the join button below. And I got somebody asking, Liam in Leeds, how do I become a member? Right, Liam in Leeds, I'll tell you how you become a member. So put in youtube.com/realaleguide/join into your browser. youtube.com/realaleguide/join. And it will take you to the page where you can become a member of our channel. Thank you so very much. What did I just miss? Ben John, £2 super chat. Really appreciate it. I don't mind being honest. I don't mind being honest. I really don't. It's a bit... I just hope we can all get through this. I really do. Everybody together. I'll speak the truth. You speak the truth to me. If you're having problems in work, leave us a comment and we'll have a chat about it. If I can manage to read the comment, that is. If I don't miss it, type of thing. And we'll all get through this together, because generally that's what pubs are for. That's what pubs are for. Is to put your arm around somebody and go, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to get through this together. And that's exactly why I mentioned the super chat. I mentioned the membership. Not that I'm like standing here with a begging bowl, but you know, you need to kind of like, we all need to get by, don't we? Get busy living. You got a day's work this Friday. Boom, boom. I hope it all goes well to you, my friend. Still waiting for my beer delivery. UPS is taking its sweet time. Oh, you can click join in the smartphone YouTube app also. That's by Nigel. Nigel, thank you very much for letting everybody know. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Beer makes you feel immune. We'll get through this nonsense. We will. We'll get through this nonsense together. We really will. Charlie Maven is saying, Simon, where is the Stone Crow? We'll have to get through all of this nonsense together when it's all over. Well, we're going to do a meetup. When all of this is over, we're going to do a meetup. We definitely are. We're going to have a meetup, a chat, a laugh. We're going to do this. Tote Cereal saying, Lord's Brewing Company, are you doing deliveries? Ooh. Right. Martin DB5. The answer to coronavirus is not at the bottom of the glass. I'm going to directly answer to you, Martin. If you have been watching the government advice where they're telling people that they're drinking too much, and if you've been following the BBC where they've been telling people they've been drinking too much, and if you've been listening to the radio and they've been telling you that maybe you've been drinking too much, then maybe you need to switch off. Maybe you need to switch off from all of that stuff. Because there's some people in the world, Martin DB5, there's some people in the world who are in a flat, or they have no garden, or they have no outside space, and they need to get through this any way by which means that they possibly can. To tell somebody on a beer channel, Martin DB5, you probably own a DB5, don't you? Martin DB5. To tell somebody on a beer channel where we all drink, we all have a bit of fun, not to drink, you're in the wrong place. Maybe find Drive Tribe or Top Gear on YouTube, or go and find something that really interests you. But here on this beer channel, we're all in this together, and we're all having a bit of beer, and we're all getting through this together. And I don't want a DB5. Do you know, if you dangled your DB5 keys at me, do you know what I would say to you? I would say, that's going to consume an awful lot of petrol. And I don't want your DB5. You can keep your DB5. I'm not interested in something that's going to consume loads and loads and loads of the Earth's precious, precious oils and minerals. Keep your stupid DB5. Right. Brew. What me? I'm in a flat with no outside space. Chilling with a pint has been a good way to get. Do you know what? That's exactly why we're here. Exactly why we're here. I think I missed a super chat too. I think I'm gonna have to go back. Alan Mead, it is Alan again. Look. Just want to say a massive thanks to you and Mel for keeping us entertained throughout all of this. You have changed Tuesday and Friday nights for us. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh, blimey, yeah. Longlin Ericsson, 50 Norwegian kroner. Have a drink from me up here in Arctic Norway. Cool. I think Martin DB5 came back to us. Should we have a little read of his funny comment? Hey Simon, on the Glamorgan Brewery beers tonight. Totally agree with you drinking standpoint, mate. Oh, we got a new membership. Welcome to the Lifeboat. That's by Holt Mark B. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, yeah, he's gone. The message is gone by Martin DB5. He's been deleted by Wonder Beer Wonder. Wonder Beer Wonder has got my back tonight. I was going to read his comment. I was going to get all leery with him. I've had a few pints. I was going to get all leery with Martin DB5. But you know what? I don't need to. I don't need to get embroiled in rubbish, do I? I mean, why should I read the rubbish comments when I can read all the nice comments that come our way? Let's have a dust up. Let's have a dust up. Brilliant response. Yeah, don't respond to trolls. That's the biggest thing. Don't respond to trolls. Don't. It's not worth your time. They will take up all of your time. Right. It is, Liam. It is, Liam. Sometimes you read something and you can feel the hairs on the back of your neck go up, and you're like, I'm really. Oh, he's back again. Look, protect the NHS. Don't drink alcohol. Protect. Here he is, Martin DB5, right? Before he gets blocked. Protect the NHS. Don't drink alcohol. Mate, you're on a beer channel. Right. Can somebody permanently block Martin DB5 with his stupid car? Can somebody ban that man with his stupid car? Off you go, mate. Sling your hook. Medics are the worst for drinking by Martin. Is he gone? Have we managed to get rid of him? Have we managed to throw him in Barry Docks? Right on, Simon. This is hilarious. Well said. You're the greatest. Thank you very much. Go on, Simon. To be DB'd. Enough said. Yeah, enough said. Let's move on. Let's not get dragged down by the old cement blocks in life, eh? There's enough cement blocks out there that'll quite happily bury you in the bottom of a skip. So let's not get dragged down by rubbish. He's been bad. He's gone. Boom. Stone the crows. Thank you to everybody who's got my back tonight. Yeah. Right. We got another membership. Look at this by Random Tad. Welcome to the Lifeboat. Thank you so very much for your membership tonight. I really appreciate it. That's £2 a month coming from you to me to get us out there. Get us on a train, plane, automobile. Get us out there into the world and review different breweries, bars, beers, interviews. It's brilliant. It's really cool. Thank you. Clamp the DB5. Farting's in the house. Farting Brundle's in the house. Hey, fine Brundle. How are we doing? Hello, Simon. Random chat. Hello, how are we doing? Al, there's a good question. Connor Green. I want all of you to answer this. Question from Connor Green. The best beer from Aldi or Lidl? Mr. Kent Beer Reviews. Kent Beer Reviews. Sling your hook, mate. Kent Beer Reviews. Got rid of him. Thank you, Craig. Really appreciate it. Right. Best beer. Lidl, Aldi. Lidl, Aldi. Lots of people saying Lidl. Some people saying Aldi. Aldi, Lidl. Again, this is democracy for you. This is people's own passionate opinions. Aldi, Lidl, Aldi. Fanbrand saying Aldi, Lidl. I mean, at the end of the day, Sam Burt saying both the same. There is a slight. I mean, I think Aldi have got more of a crowd, as Wonder Beer Wonder saying, their new range, their new kind of like their craft beer festival range. It's really good. Lord's Brewing Company saying Lord's Brewing Company. I love it. I love it. Lidl in Scotland, years ahead of the rest of the UK. Wow. Wow. Lidl, Aldi, Poland, Lidl, without hesitation. Lidl. I mean, it's for the price. Lidl's beers are really good. I think a lot of it's to do with where you live. If you have to travel 5 miles to Aldi, and I know my brother-in-law lives next door to a Lidl. I just read Craig's comment about the craziness of all the different supermarket beers out there at the moment. It depends on where you live. If you live closest to one by a few miles, then it's probably your best bet is to go to the one closest to you. They both make relatively good Pilsner. They both make relatively good Weissens. Whatever's closest in that department. But if you're specifically looking for craft beer from Lidl or Aldi, I would say Lidl, hands down. Lidl, hands down, are beating Aldi a new one. They really are. Stephen Coed, for the rant worth every penny. Thank you very much. £2 for the rant. £2 for the rant. That's by Stephen. Thank you very much. Lord's Brewing Company. Well, as brewery, I actually rate both very highly. Yeah, fair play. Again, it's down to probably where they are to you. If you have to travel 2 miles to Lidl, but 10 miles to Aldi, you're going to choose Lidl all day long, aren't you? Unless you want to drive your DB5 and go and buy your orange squash in Aldi and your pop and all your fizzy drinks and all the stuff that's going to get you like loads of sweets and fizzy drinks and drive your DB5 and yeah. Up the Perlenbacher. Lidl are stacking Innocent Gun Ale right now, cheap and cheerful. Yeah, brilliant. This is a good question. Simon, I remember you saying you did dry January. How did you find it? I think I would struggle with a month. So basically what I did in December, I backlogged the channel up massively, properly. Like, there was a point in December where I was doing like 15 beers in a session just to get through what I wanted to do in January. So I backed it up. Loads of reserve reviews, done Christmas, and then I got to January, and then I just went, that's it. I'm going to have a month off. And I'm going to be honest. Some people will tell you feel really different. You feel different. You feel healthier. Don't remember December. You feel different. You feel better for not drinking. Blah, 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 blah. You just replace it with something else. You'll end up like eating loads of crisps or eating loads of M&Ms or eating loads of peanuts. you replace the beer with something else. I guarantee you, because again, we're a creature of habit. So I think I had like, in that month, I probably had like 4 massive bags of peanuts. And weirdly then, people might say, well, do you miss the peanuts? And no, I don't miss the peanuts. I think the beers that I drink allow myself, I can drink lots of different beers. I'll get to the super chat in a moment. I'm just in the middle of, I'm just going to finish this one off. But I think the beers that I drink are not enough to pull me, you know, like pull me into becoming like addicted to beer, addicted to alcohol, if you like. I don't think the beers that I drink make me go, when I wake up in the morning, I need to have a drink. I need to have a drink. I don't wake up in the morning like, I need to have a drink. But I think at the end of the month, I really wanted to have a drink. A beer. Not like any kind of like random alcohol. Never like not any kind of like stupid liqueurs or anything like that. I wanted to taste hops. I wanted to taste malt. I wanted flavour. I wanted the flavour of the beer. I never ever missed the alcohol once. If I missed the alcohol once, I never would have been able to do a whole month. A whole month without beer. But what I missed the most was the hops and the malts and the yeast and all. I missed the flavour of the beer. Right, I got a super chat I need to get to. Smarty Pants, DB5 is a new install. He's a bit DB5, but a DB... yeah, what a DB5, yeah. Coming on you with your stupid car names. And DB5, I'm your father. Joe Biden's dentures, right. $2.99, favourite Japanese alcoholic drink. Wow. That would be... I'm not even going to attempt your name, but I really appreciate the question, and I really appreciate the $2.99 super chat. Thank you very much. My favourite Japanese drink would be Hitachino Nest Stout. Hitachino Nest Stout. Really good beer. I would say the NHS, don't be a DB5, drink beer and be normal. Yeah, be a normal person. For goodness sake. Just be normal. I mean, you can be like... There's always something. I bet Mr. DB5 man, right? I bet he eats a bag of M&M's a night, or he eats a bag of Skittles, or, you know, that's no good. You're going to become a diabetic, aren't you? If you eat that type of stuff on a daily basis. Basically, if you don't like beer, which is generally bitter, this is my experience from life. If you don't like beer, you're generally going to like sweets. So your likelihood of becoming a diabetic, because you eat... Oh... But sweets is not a drug. Sweets are not a drug. No. Sweets all you like. You're going to become a diabetic if you like bang down a bag of Skittles every night. Everybody has their... I don't care who you are. Everybody has their little vice. Everybody has their little escape. End of the day, stressful day... I'm going to grab a bag of Skittles. You know, back down a bag of Skittles. I guarantee you, if you do that every day of your life, by the time you hit 50 or 40 or 50 or whatever, you're going to be diabetic. I guarantee you, you're going to be a diabetic. Same as me. I don't care. You know, if I drink beer, as I do on a daily basis, then God knows. Something's going to happen, isn't it? Something's bound to happen. Something's bound to happen. You pick, I think, personally, you choose your poison. You choose cheese. Yeah, cheese. Cheese. I love cheese. I grated, right? You know that Edam, lovely Dutch viewer. I got a letter here somewhere from him. Nick from the Netherlands, right there. Nick from the Netherlands sent me a lovely letter, sent me some Edam. Oh, I had half a block of that Edam left today. Half a block. I grated it, right? I made a nice healthy pasta with tomatoes, garlic, onions. I grated half a block of Edam. Half a block of Edam in the pasta. I made it like this big fatty, like, and me and my wife were like, whoa, this is the best pasta I've ever had in my life. So personally, as we're all saying, with cheese or with beer or with sweets or with crisps, choose your poison. Choose your poison. And on that note, I'm going for a wee. Is it possible to get to 560 likes? 560 likes on the channel. Can we do it? I'm going for a wee. I'll be back now. Right guys, I'm ready to open a new... Oh, we got a new membership. Woo-hoo-hoo. I went to the toilet and we got a new membership. Let's have a look at this then. Mike Quinlan, welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Boom! Really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate it. Right, another Weizen. Let's go. Love a Weizen. Get it down here. Yeah, something's gonna generally get you in life, innit? Nobody lives forever. Might be this nasty virus. Might be this nice nasty virus. Blooming heck. I might go, do you know what? I'm not going to bother with that last beer tonight. I'm not going to bother with that last beer. I'm gonna go easy and be sensible. You go to the shop the next day. You get a bit of COVID juice all over your hand. You start rubbing your face, like, you know, like this. You start rubbing your face like this. And then all of a sudden you got the COVID. So So, you know, it's like, I wish I had that extra beer last night. I wish I went for that extra beer because I got the bloody COVID juice anyway. You know, something's gonna get you. I'm gonna eat Francis can. It's the Lidl, the Patronus spice beer. I try and let's make people laugh. Come on, let's make people laugh. Let's have fun. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Another person from Maidstone. Hi Mike, how we doing? Little Pay Simon's mortgage. I love it. I love it. It's so funny. It's so funny. I'm surprised some brewery hasn't brewed a beer. Yeah, but you know, if somebody brewed COVID juice, you'd have the politically correct beer bloggers, wouldn't you? We all know who they are. I'm not going to mention any names. But we all know who the politically correct beer bloggers are, and we'll all be all over that. Oh, you can't call your beer that. You can't call your beer that. Evening, John. How you doing? Can we get 550 likes? Can we do it? Mr. TV5 is a cook. The degradation of the freedom of speech is worrying. Exactly. You know, Lord's Brewing Company, on that very subject, do you know, can you remember at the beginning of the lockdown, the please wash your hands, sorry, stay at home, I'm only going to say it because it makes me want to pull my hair out, pull it all out, like that, the stay at home message, yeah? Do you know how many influencers were paid money by the government to make videos about stay at home? Oh, you read, honestly, there's tons. Liam Gallagher made a video washing his hands. Loads of money from the unbelievable amounts of money were paid from the government to people. Oh yeah. This will be the next thing. You'll see Liam Gallagher now, right? He'll have his antennas on his head. Like that, Liam Gallagher, like that. Stay alert, everybody. Stay alert. And he'll be paid a fortune. Absolute fortune. As Lord's Brewing Company have said here, right now, tonight, people's freedom of speech is gone. Is being decimated. You know, let's take this live feed, for example. Fair play to ITV. When this whole thing started, we were on the bongs. We were on the famous ITV bongs. The Saturday, the Friday night news at 10. We were on the ITV bongs. But make no mistake, and I want to say one thing to Colin Peake. Thank you for the super chat. From toilet to fridge, story of my life. Well done, Colin. I like that. The BBC have promoted many smaller channels than this one, talking about anything from potting flowers to making cardigans, whatever else. Beer. Look at the state of my hair, but I don't care this time of the night. Beer is one of the oldest industries in the world. How many times has the BBC... It is the oldest, exactly. How many times have the BBC actively promoted one of the oldest industries in the UK or in the world. They won't. They won't. What about lager? Your hair is looking like the oldest in the world. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's. I can't get a haircut because my hairdresser's closed. But who cares? The oldest is definitely that. Yeah, but that's by doctor. Yeah, doctor. That's the oldest profession in the world. Followed by a pint afterwards. Brilliant. So, freedom of speech really is what we're talking about. We all have to pay our TV license. I mean, there's plenty of beer drinkers out there that drink lots of beer and have to pay a TV license. Maybe they should start sending emails to the BBC saying, hang on a minute, shall we start supporting, why don't you follow do some coverage on some YouTube beer channels on the internet. BBC staff drink cocktails and shandy. TV talk is Afrin Davis. I got no idea on TV. I try and ignore as much TV as I possibly can these days. I don't want to be fed. I don't want to be, and that's the word. I don't want to be fed that stuff. I ditched the TV license, signed a no TV declaration. I don't miss the BBC at all. No, exactly. Telly screen for all whilst 94. No, exactly. I think exactly that. I think I'm going to ditch my TV license. I think I'm going to get shot of it. And just stick to the wonderful platform that is YouTube. There's so much on YouTube. This afternoon, in my conservatory, I had a little cup of coffee. Always have a 3 o'clock cup of coffee. Always. I sat down, I put on Fred Dibner on YouTube, on the couch, out in the conservatory, half an hour away, half an hour of just escaping everything. I dropped my coffee and I was like, yeah man, this is brilliant. This is fantastic. I'm on YouTube, I'm watching some stuff from the 1970s and this is great. Fred Dibner is brilliant. TV license, of course it is. It's just a tax. It's just a tax. Yeah. I know a daytime TV presenter who often sits with peers told that I don't watch TV. I honestly, I don't watch any. I couldn't tell you who that woman's name is that sits next to Piers Morgan. I know Piers Morgan because of his social media, his Twitter. I know Piers Morgan through his Twitter profile. I don't know Piers Morgan from what he does for a living. I've got no idea. But I read The Independent and The Guardian, and I read that he's causing some kind of storm. And that's how I know Piers Morgan. If you ask me who sat next to Piers Morgan and what was her name, I wouldn't have the foggiest. I've never paid for a TV license in my life. I never will. Well done. I challenge on a Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm done with the BBC. I just want balance. I'm neither left nor right. Just common sense and good ethics. Is that too much to ask? Brilliant. Lord's Brewing Company. Absolutely fantastic. You're not left, you're not right. Bit of common sense. Come on, for goodness sake. That's all you need from life. It really is. Boris Messrs, if you own your own, you're on your own now, pal. Best of luck. You've thrown a towel in. Back to work, guys. The country can't afford this crap anymore. Poor, yeah. I mean, there's not too much wrong with what you're saying there, mate. Don't need TV or Britain. What's good morning, Britain, then? To be informed. Good to see you keeping well. Brilliant, brilliant. Jerome, show TV license is like road tax. Road tax ruins your car with all the potholes. The TV ruins your brain. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna scrap the TV license. Yeah. Creek, Van Bruce, Lambex, Gers, Lambex. Do you still want to do the Death Nut Challenge? Matty, let's do it. Matty, let's do the Death Nut Challenge on the channel. Let's do it. Where do I get one from? The Death Nut. Where do I get the Death Nut to do the challenge? I want to do it. Let's do it. It's time for me I'm getting hungry. Lord's Brewing Company have become a member of the channel. Welcome to the lifeboat. Keep us afloat. Lord's Brewing Company, thank you so very much. Call Team Nice and ask for a refund. Tell them you don't watch TV like you only Netflix and Prime. Yeah, can you imagine their response to that? I watched something in the Lords a few months back where they were like, we need to promote BritBox. We need to promote BritBox. And we need to combat Netflix and Amazon. And I just started laughing like, you've got no chance. You've got no idea about technology, about getting your program in front of the internet's face, if you like. Like you've got no, you might have that kind of traditional 6 o'clock news slot sewn up, but how many people watch the 6 o'clock news anymore? I mean, it's like bizarre how they think that people still watch the television. Right. Crisps. I'm hungry. Yeah. Right. George Smith, £2 super chat. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I'm eating crisps. They're from Lidl. Chili heat waves from Lidl. Nothing too expensive here on the channel. Night all, I've drank enough water for tonight. Totes cereal. Well done, Totes. They're Lidl's. They are Lidl's own Totes cereal. Good. Liam, I used to think that, but I carried on eating them, and I was like, oh, actually, they're alright. They're like 70p. I had the Aldi version. Oh, the like the sriracha, the hot chili. I thought they were alright. Right. $4.20 go to the $sign. So people are asking how to become a member. Hit the $sign below. You can become a member of the channel. That would be amazing. Right. Lord's Brewing Company, every other brewing company that are actively involved tonight, and not just the brewers, but the people themselves, the people who like the pub. Comment. What is your roadmap? What is your roadmap? What is your idea to get the British pubs, the world pubs, back open again. Comment. While I eat some crisps, give us your ideas, your roadmap as to how we can get the British and the world pubs back open again. Does it involve opening the beer gardens first and serving through a hatch? And if that's the case, how do you get over the problem of the toilet, social distancing to go to the toilet? That would be my biggest concern, because I like to go to the toilet a lot. Doritos flaming hot, hottest I've ever had. Yeah, they are really, they are hot. Pardon me, Jack Gallagher. Right, use respiratory. Porta potty spaced out. Local tap bars doing pub picnic. Kits for taking to parks. Virus is far less contagious in open air. Things are starting to open up soon. We're looking red, Simon, Kia. I'm an old man. I'm allowed to look red. I'm allowed to look red. Don't worry about that, Kia. Open pubs between 11 and 3 to start off with. Shall we get on? That's a fair comment. Our Argos is shut. I might get Mel to get some hair clippers from Amazon and shave my hair off. Friday, live Friday. If I can get the clippers on time. If I can get the clippers, we'll do a live shave off. Why not? Lord's Brewing Company, we brewed some high quality and sub 4% ABV beers that will sell well, but we're going to offer them sub 51 a cask to help them recover. Also will help some with keg lines font. That is amazing. Lord's Brewing Company, what an amazing gesture. I used to work as a beer salesman back in the day, 2 or 3 years ago. I was a beer salesman. And we couldn't get below 60. We couldn't possibly get below £60 a cask here in the UK. In Wales in the UK. So basically Lord's Brewing Company are going to subsidise their casks to get them down to £50 a cask, just to get the brewers and the pubs open again and to support them. That is amazing. That really is fantastic. Well done, Lord's Brewing Company, for that little bit of subsidy. Sound of your old, you're about 25. What? Blooming neck. I snap your hand off at 25 again. Lee, I reviewed it recently. The Anagram Barrel Aged, amazing beer. It's coming to the channel soon, it really is. Right, what snacks? What snacks are you all eating? I'm eating crisps. Not much, Craig, not much at all. barbecue pop chips, sausage butty, chili Doritos, pork scratchings, people eating cashew nuts. You eat like an animal. Thank you very much. I suppose I am an animal. Mmm. Morrison's potato chips are amazing. George Smith, £5 super chat. Which supermarket's new range of craft beer do you like the best? In all honesty, Morrison's. George Smith, I'm going to say Morrison's. Morrison's craft beers, for me, for that £3 a can price, they're a little bit better than Tesco's. There's a little bit more quality in the Morrison's craft beers than Tesco's. It's just, I don't know. I think Morrison's have just got it sorted. They really have. David Sinclair says Safeways. Battered sausage with curry sauce, a nugget sandwich. Lord's Brewing Company, let us know what snacks you're eating. Come on, let's do this. Morrison's have a fantastic range. They really do. For me, Morrison's craft beer range is fantastic. Pot noodle, poppadoms. Get Busy Living is saying, I hope I've had some Northern Monk this year. I've had loads of Northern Monk. I've drunk more Northern Monk this year than I've drunk in any other year combined. Cheese and Crackers by Gerald Watson. Eating a Balti mix. Well done, I love a Balti mix. Poppadoms with lime pickle and mango chutney. That's by Smarty Pants. And those prawn crackers are Boss. Mm. Where's the wife? The furnaces. You'll always keep them coming. Love the bottle shop. The bottle shop, they're tuned in. Is that the bottle shop? Stone the Crows. Amazing. The bottle shop in Penarth. Fabulous. Fabulous stuff. I like Northern Monk. I love the Choc Mars bar one. Oh yeah. Deep fried Mars bar stout thing. Bonkers beer. Bonkers beer. Not really a deep fried Mars bar, but they managed to get the flavours of what a deep fried Mars bar would be. Joe Biden's dentures, yeah. Joe Biden's dentures, let's get back to work. Come on, let's not eat crisps, let's get back to work. So, I got this flavour of Littles all over my face. Right, 2, 3 of you now have asked, can we get 600 likes? Smarty Pants, Joe Biden's dentures, Lewis wants a story. I'll give you a story in a moment. But we got Joe Biden's dentures and Smarty Pants asking for 600 likes. Let's go for it, guys. Can we hit 600 likes? That would just be amazing. Amazing. If we get... Oh. Oh, blimey. Houston. Oh, man, what have I done? We're alright. We're okay. We're alright. That was a close one. Tom Capiri's a lovely... I like Tom Capiri's a lovely guy. Houston, we have a problem, right? The tripod folded in on itself. Right, that should be... What about where we were, yeah? Right. We were in the process of asking for 600 likes. Can we hit 600 likes on the channel? Boom, let's go. 600 likes, let's do it. The camera went all DBS. $596. Come on, we got 600. Woo-hoo-hoo! 600 likes. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. 600 likes on the channel. Christian saying hi. Thomas is saying, oh, no, I'm not going to listen to you, Thomas. Thomas, can somebody look at Thomas? Thomas Lawrence. We got another DB5 in tonight. Thomas Lawrence. Can we put Thomas Lawrence on a bit of silence for 5 minutes, maybe? Greetings from Argentina. How we doing? Yeah, bye, Thomas. Off you go, Thomas. Thomas, you can go back to your orange juice and your Skittles if you like, but you're not very well welcome here. He's back. Thomas Lawrence is back. Thomas Lawrence DB5. Right. Oh, he's still here. I'll tell you what, I'll do it myself. Thomas Lawrence, there he is, look. Clownville. Absolute Clownville. Done it myself. Thomas Lawrence, if you're still watching, you're gone, mate. You're gone. Now, Thomas Lawrence, you can go back to drinking orange juice and eating bags of Skittles, if you like. You're going to end up with diabetes. Something's going to get you. Something's going to get you. We all choose our poison in life. Some people choose Skittles. Some people choose cheese. Some people choose chocolate. And some people choose beer. Thomas Lawrence. See you later, man. See you later. Lord's Brewing Company. Am I going to go to... Where are they gone already? Wow. Simon, you're going to come to the quiz on Thursday. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look on your YouTube channel. If you've got a quiz going on Thursday, why not? Let's go and have a look. Join. Have some fun. Drink some beer. Blah, blah, blah. This pub is rough tonight. And this pub, right? Could you imagine... First of all, oh no, he's called himself William Lawrence now. Oh, blimey. Okay, can somebody, William Lawrence, William Lawrence, I'll tell you, right. William Lawrence. Oh no. Right, you've come to a beer channel, right? You are at a beer channel on YouTube. A beer channel on YouTube generally discusses and drinks beer. If you don't like it, maybe wait until tomorrow morning when the sweet shop opens and you can buy yourself a bag of Skittles. Enjoy! Enjoy your poison. Everybody's got poison. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Out there, right? Somebody has chosen their poison. Nobody in the world, right, will tell you to stop eating sugar. There's nobody in the world that will go, sugar's bad for you. Sugar, right? Sugar is the worst poison. Sugar, honestly, sugar is the worst poison you can ever put in your body. Sugar. I'm having a Donald Trump moment here where I'm probably making up a load of rubbish. But sugar, I guarantee you, sugar is the worst thing you can put into your body on a daily basis. I chose beer. I chose beer. My wife's eating Skittles in the conservatory. My wife's watching me eating Skittles in the conservatory. Joe Biden's dentist, I feel bad for the homeless, but I feel really bad for the dogs. They must think this is the longest damn walk I've ever been on. $5, Joe Biden's dentist. Basically, my wife's talking to me in the conservatory. We've had a lot of anti-alcohol people on the channel tonight, like bombarding us with, please don't drink, you'll die, comments. So I've been telling people that you choose your poison. Sorry, I'm talking to my wife through the window, where we normally sit in the conservatory. So people have said, your poison is either cheese, chocolate, some sort of sweet, or beer. Everybody in life has a vice. Everybody has a vice. Nobody's fun. It's really, my wife's saying to ignore them, but we do ignore them. But it's nice to kind of like discuss the topic of beer is bad for you, alcohol is bad for you, when nobody really talks about how bad sugar is. Sugar is the worst. It gives you diabetes. I promise you, if you eat enough sugar, it will give you diabetes. Lots of people are saying, hi man, you need to come in. Say hi. She's gone out to let the dog out for a wee. And she's trying to talk to me through a window. I have to open the window. Alan Mead, super chat. Hello Alan, we're all good. We're all going to go someday. Enjoy it while you're here. Alan, exactly. We are all going to pass on to the next life one day. There's two things guaranteed in life. Death and taxes. Yeah? Two things guaranteed in life. Death and taxes. We will all move on to wherever else we go after this. And along the way, you choose your poison. Do you know the worst thing about, I suppose about being a beer drinker, is that you're labelled. You're labelled. You're like, they've stuck a sticking plaster on you, like on the side of your face. They got the like, don't drink alcohol sticker. They've slapped it to the side of your face. You've been labelled. It really annoys me. It really, really, really annoys me. Honestly. You also need food and oxygen. No, that's not guaranteed. It's death and taxes. It's death and taxes. I love that super chat. Colin, Pam, can you go and get Colin a can? Pam, can you go and get Colin a can out the fridge, please? I really appreciate it. Thank you. Brilliant. Just got here. What's up with the sugar thing? Oh, we've had some like really like anti-alcohol people on the channel tonight, and I think they've been sent by the BBC. I think the BBC have sent them over from EastEnders or Coronation Street or somewhere like that. No more sugar on. No more sugar on. We'll move on. Let's move on. What should we do? Oh, I'm not going to sound like Dave. Yeah, I'll probably end up like Dave. I mean, right, move into my review room and watch upstairs. Be right back. Kent Beer Reviews. He's watching all night. Brilliant. Moving on. Let's move on. Right. Story time. What can we say in story time? What can we do? What can we say? What have I done? A regret. No. What can I tell you? I've told you some of the biggest stories of my life. Story about farts. The last word. I got a story. Right. Here is a story about farts. Very on in my beer drinking journey on the channel, I was invited to a wedding. My wife's best mate's wedding. Her name is Celeste. She tunes in. She might be watching tonight. So will Duncan, her husband. And we were invited to this beautiful barn. It was fantastic. Outside in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful place. Went in. Barn, beer, bottles. Fantastic. So we all start drinking Old Speckled Hen. That was the ale of choice, Old Speckled Hen. So we started drinking this Old Speckled Hen just after the wedding. It was about 1 o'clock. It was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We started on the Old Speckled Hen. And I was loving the ales, as I do. But I was always a fan. In the early days of my drinking beer on the channel, I'm getting there. J Don, I'm getting there with the farts. Now, it's a story about farts, honestly. I started drinking pints of Old Speckled Hen. Tea time comes. Oh, we sit down first, we have some food. Really lovely food. Fantastic meal. I can't remember what it was. I remember the meal was fantastic. I gotta have a sip of beer. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get some of the abandoned car porter. That sounds good. So we have a bit of a dance. That was it. The music started. So we're dancing after the ceremony in this barn, dancing, drinking, and then tea time. They just put out, honestly, it was the best. They put out a load of bread rolls, buttered rolls, a big vat full of bacon, and a big vat full of sausage. And all the sauces, right? All the sauces that you would ever want in your life. So, of course, everyone's queuing up now. I'm still dancing. I see the queue. I'm like, oh, what's going on over there? So I go over and there's this vat of bread rolls, vat of sausage, vat of bacon. And I make this massive, well, in my turn, I wait in the queue for 20 minutes. I make this massive sausage and bacon roll thing after drinking quite a few old speckled ends. And I eat this, bloody, you know when you've had a bit to drink and you're eating meat and bread and it's just like, it's just fabulous. A bit like how I was 15 minutes ago with these crisps. A bit of substance. A nice bit of substance. So then after that, when you're drinking, the hours just start, the hours start flipping by really quickly. So it went from eating sausage and bacon to dancing on the dance floor. And then the next thing you know, everybody's leaving the party. We're staying in this hotel nearby. And there's a little bit of an after party because, of course, I mean, you want this thing. This is the best day of your life, you know? You want this to last for an awful long time. So the bride and the groom, we get invited to like this private bar where we carry on drinking. And I remember in this small room having eaten, I think it was a roast dinner. I think it was a roast. Off the top of my head, it was a big like Sunday dinner type thing. Loads of beer, Sunday dinner, loads of beer, sausage and bacon, massive cob. I may have gone back in the line and got another sausage and bacon cob. I may have gone for 2. And then drank even more old speckled hen. At the end of the night, I remember sitting in this small room, like this private room where the kind of like the extra bit of the night goes on. And I got this pint and I'm still enjoying myself. And then I have this little trumpet, you know, like, I thought, yeah, job done, no problem. Small fat, yeah. And then I'm like, oh God, that properly stinks. That properly stinks. And do you know when we gotta remember, welcome to the lifeboat, Bio Cowman. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Bio Cowman, for being a member of the channel. That's £2 a month to support us on the channel. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. So I thought, nah, nobody will kind of catch on to this. Nobody will catch on. And then all of a sudden, I think it was my wife was like, oh my God, who's done that? Who's done that? It absolutely stinks. But I just went on this run then. I just went on this run of farting for the rest of the night. And I think I ruined that little after party. It was just intolerable. It just carried on. You know, and I was like, oh, but it was like I was so full up after all that roast dinner, all them beers, 2 bacon and sausage sandwich things. I just remember like couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop farting. And I just farting and it was horrible. Even, do you know when you go to your own fart, which is very kind of like impossible because you're designed to be able to cope with your own fart. Even I was like, oh God, that was like made your eyes water. That made your eyes water a little bit. So I kind of like ruined this after party. Everybody was like, you better go to bed. You better go to bed. And of course my wife come with me and then there was only a few people left in the room, so they all went to bed, and yeah, it was a done and dusted party after I farted the night away. I'm just reading comments now. Fat humour, fat stories need to be. I'm sure going on 12 fat. Fats are hilarious. Honestly, they're the worst, isn't it? Because do you know why? Too much yeast. I tell you why. Is because they are so like they are intrusive, aren't they? Fats are really, really intrusive. They're like they're just in the way. They're just like you need to get the wind out. Burping, farting, it's your body's way of getting rid of it, but at the same time, in a small room, it's the most intrusive, awful thing ever. It really is. It really is. Now, in the comments box, we have 311 people tuned in tonight. And I'm going to be a bit controversial. I'm going to be a bit controversial and ask a really, really do I, don't I. This is a properly, I'm putting my finger on the outside of my lip. This is a do I, don't I, proper like, am I overstepping the mark? I'm going to apologise beforehand if I overstep the mark. If we have okay, if we have some say middle-aged men like me now, 40, 41, where you look back at your younger days in the world. And in your younger days, things were a little bit more adventurous, yeah? In the world of wives and girlfriends or whatever. And I just want you guys to be honest. Yes, go for it. People already know where I'm going with this one. How many people, right, have been in a relationship where the lady may start kissing your neck and then start kissing your chest area and then start kissing maybe your stomach area, and then you're thinking, right, I know where this is going now. And then you're like, but I need to fart. But I've been no, I need to fart. Oh, this is like the worst fart ever. I don't want to fart right now. I cannot fart right now. This is no. This is like I cannot, God, no. And then all of a sudden, yeah. And we've all been young. Release the Kraken. Till that moment sounds like I've been like that before. Jamie wouldn't. I mean, we are all. Well, I don't know. There might be some youngsters tuned in tonight. There might be youngsters. There might be some people in their 60s who still remember those moments in their life. But as a 41-year-old man. Yeah, you're 25, you consider blooming heck. 25, you're barely born, blimey. I'm 18. Jim McDonald's back, I better something to Jim. Slipping out the side. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah. Do you know, it's probably the best when you never know. It might be just a little peck on the neck and it's like, that's nice. But, you know, when it's like, better get that, yeah, slip it out the side first. But Another story. I suppose I've leaked myself to another story, I suppose. DB5 should be just good. I'm saying to you from Germany. How's your Paulaner? I'm drinking a Patronus Weiss beer from Lidl. The good old days. Get busy living. The good old days. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying. The fat seal is broken. I mean, you must have stories. It can't be just me telling stories. Come on. Some of you guys out there, you must have some stories. I'm not the only one here who've lived a life. Come on. My girlfriend once told me, better out than in, so she went. She got a bad fat perfume. I mean, yeah, I could tell you stuff. Come on, it can't be just me telling stories. Come on, tell me some stories, guys. Let's do this together. Well, I'm 19, so not really. Okay. It depends what country you're watching from. F1 fan. Look, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've always been in control of that department. It's always been the farting or the pooping has been my problem, but the front part has always been okay. I ate too many onions and it was like tear gas. 18 was your favourite beer festival? Get the Karen down here. I'm not drinking Karen, David. Right. I'm thinking. I've slept, walked and pissed on someone. Jack. Jack Gallagher. Brilliant, Jack Gallagher. Absolutely fantastic. When the smoking ban came in pubs, the smell of farts took over. It was priceless. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. So we're on 638 likes. Can we get anywhere near 660? Can we do 660 likes? Pardon me. Hit the like button. Let's do it. 660 likes. Let's do it. That would be amazing for a Tuesday night. 667. 667 would be 2/3. Yeah, exactly. 667 would be 2/3 to our 1,000, which we had for my birthday. And I mean, to get to 1,000 on my birthday was incredible. But if we can get to 667 now tonight, that would be another 15 likes. If we can get 15 more likes, hit the like button. Let's do it. If we can hit 15 more likes, then we're 2/3 of the way to 1,000 likes on this live feed. Amazing. And I'll be honest. I'll be as honest as I can. I will tell you all of my stories, and I'll treat it like a real pub, and we'll have some fun. We really will. We'll have some really good fun tonight. Shave it off Simon is a hashtag. Maybe. What time am I shutting the doors? Woke up a few times with traffic cones in the house. God knows where they came from. That's by Josh Edwards. Can we do 700? I mean, I'd be happy with 667. Hit the like button. Let's get to 667. That would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wanda Beer Wanda. Brilliant trolley story. I missed it. Wanda, what? I missed your trolley story. Can you just copy and paste it and send it again? I missed it completely. Old Oak Brewhouse, 20 Norwegian kroner. Fantastic. Thank you so very much for that. Amazing, 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 amazing. I'm waiting for Wanda's comment now because I missed it, but I'd love just to maybe comment, copy and paste it. I spent 6,000 in a strip club on my 21st. £6,000. Oh. Jadon, do you know, probably after that, for a small time, you were like, I can't believe I did that. But do you know what? You lived a bit of life there, son. You lived a bit of life. You did things that some people have never done. And do you know what? Live life. That's the thing. Live it. It goes by so quick. I'm 41 years of age and I can't believe I'm 41. I cannot believe I'm 41. If I live halfway through my life, I'm going to be 82. That's like, whoa, I'm already like probably halfway through my life cycle. It's like, how and when did that happen type of thing. My first wife was an ecstatic dancer. I've got stories. Joe Biden's dentist. Yeah, come on, Joe. Give us some stories, Joe. Go. What the fuck? Alexa. Put 2 pence in a meter. Put 2 pence in a meter. What's going on with the lights? Got drunk with friends one night and I got blackout. They took me to my favourite baguette shop while I was blackout, as they thought it was funny. Next time I was back, everyone was worried about me. Simon, power cut. What's going on with the lights here? Right. I really want to do 667 likes. We're 9 likes away. Can we do 667 likes? Hit the like button, guys. Come on. Let's hit the like button. Come on, let's do it. 662. 5 likes. We're 5 likes away. Hit the like button. 4 away. Let's do it. Hit the like button. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, we done it. So we're still going. 71, amazing. The scar. On my nose, I got scars. Scar there, I don't know. I got scars on the sides of my head, scar on the back of my head, scar on my nose. What Travis is asking the beer. So Travis has asked what beer we're drinking. It's a little Patronus. Right, we got Wanda's comment. Got absolutely hammered at 20. Had a thing for trolleys. Got be pushed down a bridge in one. Got home, woke up the next morning. My mum said, "You okay?" "Yeah, why, Mum?" "You got blood all over your face." Pub fights, get busy living. One was when I was working on a building site. I was using my claw, pardon me, my crowbar, and I was pulling a nail out of a piece of ply. I was pulling like, and it come out the nail, and I remember smashing my face with this crowbar, and I've left myself with this scar on my nose a lit. It's not too bad. It's not massive, but yeah, I remember hitting myself in the face with a crowbar. The other ones I got beaten up in a pub. Once somebody really gave me a good pasting in a pub. I got scars on the back of my head and on the side of my my head there. Stuck a screwdriver through my hand several times when I was a vehicle. Wow, my goodness me. I know a mate doing carpentry, fitting a lock, right, with a flat-headed screwdriver in a flat-headed screw, like this, doing this screw up, right? The screwdriver came out of the screw, hit the wall, and he bloody jabbed, and he had to go to hospital. He had this bloody screwdriver in his eye. Unbelievable. Awful, awful, awful. Oh my God, you're awful. Yeah, absolutely awful. Alan Mead. I broke my toe yesterday by falling over a chair. Really? Just yesterday. It's amazing. It's just bonkers, isn't it, what can happen? Just shows how brittle we are. It's 11:15. You may be, oh, sorry, Law's Brewing Company. It's just construction stuff. Another construction story. I'll tell you a story, and it's about wearing hard hats. The guys above were taking this wall down in this old church, and I come out the doorway underneath, and they were throwing these bricks. They were throwing these bricks from the this old church, a mortar, down into the skip, and somebody like grabbed this brick, passed, and he slipped and dropped it, and I walked underneath. I was walking underneath with no hard hat on, and I just remember walking, come out this doorway in the church out to the outside, and I just remember going, what the fuck? My head, I didn't have any kind of, it didn't like bust my head open on anything, but it just hit me on this head. It must have been mortar. If it was a stone or a big stone, it would have smashed me to death. But it was just a big piece of like old coal or something that they used to use to build these old churches and stuff together. It just smashed me on my head, and I was like, God, that woke me up. That woke me up. Ring. And he found and stripped of. Oh yeah, all sorts of stuff happens. Caught on opponent's metal band. Oh yeah. Sorry, my son's desperate for your attention. Can you say, hi Brandon? Hello Brandon. Hello, how we doing, Brandon? All right, mate. How many? You got just some Patronus, Vice beers. Guys, I'm gonna make a dash for it. Before I go, can we hit 700 likes? Before I go, ooh, yeah, exactly. Jamming that, yeah, on the bike is really bad. If we can do 700 likes before I call this a night, that would be amazing. Hit the like button. Let's do it. 19 away. Maybe everybody's all liked out. We're all liked out, maybe. Yeah, we're definitely liked out. Yeah, we're all done. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. The next live feed will be Friday, 7 o'clock. Let's do this. Let's get together again. We'll have some fun. It's up and down. It's like 683, 682, 681, 683. People are liking, disliking. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We've nearly done 700 likes. Fantastic. 688 likes. Can we do it? Can we share it? Share it with your friends, your family. Get them to like the video. Even after the live feed is finished, you can get them to come and like the video. 690. We're here. Come on, let's push it. 693. My goodness me. Let's do it. 7 likes. We're 7 likes away. 7 likes away. 6 likes away from 700 likes on tonight's feed. That would be amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate it. Push it real good. Come on, nearly 698. Boom, let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. We're 2 away. 700 likes. 700 likes. Everybody, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I love you all so very much. I really do. I love you all. I'm drinking, having fun, telling stories. It's amazing. It really is amazing. Thank you very much. Stone the Crows. See you all Friday when Mel Baskin, or I'll just call her Mel maybe because she may not want to dress up as Mel Baskin. Mel will be back. Mel will be back. 7 o'clock Friday. See you all then. Boom! 699. Come on. Another like. People liking and disliking. Come on, let's do it. 700. Stone the Crows. See you all again soon. Cheers.